Why is everything off today? Everybody, give me a second. Something's off. I don't know why everything's off today. Yeah, something's off today. I don't know what it is. Let me. Why is everything off today? Everybody, give me a second. Something's off. I don't know why everything's off today. Like this playing. Yeah, something's off today. I don't know what it is. Let me. This camera. This might be a microphone. No, it's not the microphone. I'll figure it out. There you go. I don't know what it is, everyone. It's something's weird. Something's off. I'll figure it out. Just give me 30 seconds. Yeah, audio, phone. I don't know what it is, everyone. It's something's weird. Something's off. I'll figure it out. Just give me 30 seconds. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna exit the mic. Something's off with my mic. I don't know what it is. Does it? Yeah, I found it. All right. We good to go, everyone. We good to go. Let me see. Check your email. Let me see. Let's see the stupid shit Kwame says today. What's going on, Jersey? What's going on, FBA Convo? Kwame, what's up? Check your email. Let me see. Let's see the stupid shit Kwame. Check your email. You good? Yeah, I'm good. I just woke up. Yo, I haven't slept in a while, so I just been up. I had a lot of stuff to do, so let me turn this down a little bit. All right, there we go. Oh, it's too loud. All right there. All right, cool. I haven't slept in a while. Just I've been doing a lot of work and stuff, so um, but I'll say this: the work has been kicking in. You know, y'all have been doing y'all thing on my show and stuff. So salute to y'all. The numbers is getting up. Hold on one second. If you want, I'm leaving Friday afternoon because I have an event that night and his. Hold on. All right. Give me a second. Let me see what Kwame said. He probably sent some stupid shit. Uh. Uh. Didn't he already send this, Kwame? You talking about Mayweather's mother? Let me see this stupid shit. Kwame, you already sent me this. Yeah, Kwame, you already sent me this. His mother's Jamaican. Okay, cool. You know? Let me ask you, Kwame. Let me ask you something. And shout out to Jimmy Cliff. He passed away, a Jamaican singer. Salute, salute. But let's personally be honest, Kwame. Like, I already know what the tension is with the foundational Black America. Not Mayweather's mother, bro. It's Grit Link. No, you sent me Mayweather's mother again, man. No, you sent me Mayweather's mother again. I clicked it. Yeah, it's Mayweather's mother. Um, I'm gonna say this. Why are y'all scared? Like, if you know somebody don't want to fuck with you, if you know a lot of people don't want to be a Pan African, what is the problem? Black Americans is not pushing no Pan Africans. Black Americans is not saying, oh yeah, don't fuck with Pan Africans. Black Americans is just saying like, yo, we're over here. We're not doing the Pan African stuff no more. It doesn't benefit us. It doesn't benefit us. You told us, Kwame, and this is how ignorant you are. You told us only reason, you said one of the reasons why Pan Africans benefit us is because of Kwanzaa. Do you think we give a fuck about Kwanzaa? I mean, Christmas is a fake fucking holiday as it is. You know? What's going on, E. Will? Salute, salute. It's weird, Kwame. It's like, yo, y'all scared to do anything yourself. What's going on, DJ Big? Salute, salute. It's like y'all Pan Africans and Democrats and the whole black diaspora is scared to do anything yourselves. Like, this is why a lot of Black Americans don't want to fuck with Pan Africans. Y'all are weak. Instead of saying like, yo, we're gonna show you it works. We're gonna show you by action. Y'all try to fucking give us a song and saying like, yo, you can't do it without us. You're part of FBA. Let me ask you a question. If foundational black Americans cannot do it without Pan Africans, show us we can't do it without Pan Africans. I already checked it, Kwame. It's stupid. I'll check it after work. I'll investigate it. I just seen the same shit over. No, we don't need y'all. Let me tell you something. Go to Africa. Y'all Pan Africans, go to Africa. Stay out of our business. Kwame, we're not in Pan Africans business. We're not in immigrants business. We're in foundational Black Americans business. And know what? And all y'all niggas always pops up. Y'all nigga pops up like weasels. What's going on, Charlie Shaw? Good morning, dear. Good morning. Y'all pop up like little weasels and stuff. Talk about, oh, this ain't gonna work. You know who you sound like? Y'all niggas sound like kids. No, y'all sound like niggas who's about to go holler at a girl. I bet you ain't gonna get the girl. I bet you ain't gonna get the girl. Y'all want some shit like that, man. It's a fact y'all need. No, we don't need you. We're telling you we don't need you. We rather fail on our own than to have Pan Africans in our business. I'm just being personally honest. Y'all are against us. We have never been against you. At the end of the day, we saying we just don't want to fuck with Pan Africans. It's not working for us. It's not working for us. And you're mad because it's not working. Y'all still talking about going back to fucking Africa. Y'all been talking that bullshit since the 1908s, going to Africa. Niggas don't want to go to Africa. Africa is a fucked up country. Like, come on, Kwame. We can't keep on doing it. If I type in FBA, everything. We don't, okay, Kwame, this is what I'm talking about. We don't give a fuck what you type in. You need to worry about Pan-African movement. Why are you so worried about Black America? Why are you so worried about foundational Black Americans? You know, and it's not frustrating, but at the end of the day, it's sad, man. It's sad how y'all are going down, man. And I'm going to be personally honest, Kwame. I used to look up to niggas like y'all. Y'all Pan-Africans, I used to look up to Pan-Africans. Now I just see the true colors. It's like, yo, if Pan Africans can't do it for us, nobody can't do it. It's like it's sad out here, you know. Everyone on your live is about black immigrants. Even this one. No, it's not about black immigrants. It's like, yo, y'all got to handle that shit yourself, Kwame. Black Americans don't want to help anymore. Black Americans telling, yo, y'all niggas gonna have to do it yourself. Y'all bring up old shit, talk about African booty scratches. You know, it's sad, man. Y'all going out so sad, man. And it's y'all going out very sad. Y'all still telling niggas, let's go back to Africa. Y'all niggas is still telling niggas like, oh, yo, Pan-African is gonna help black people. Y'all haven't helped black people in over 100 years, Kwame. Y'all haven't helped. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Y'all hurt more black people than y'all help black people. I'm gonna be personally honest, Kwame. Your movement hurt. Your ideology hurt black Americans. You hurt the great grandparents and the grandparents and shit like that. My grandparents is old. My great grandparents are old. My grandparents was born in the 30s. My great grandparents was born in the 1800s, the late 1800s. This is why I'm telling you, Kwame, it just doesn't work for us. Like, why are y'all, what's going on, Tamaka, Burrow? Salute. Let me see. They haven't even helped themselves. Thank you. Y'all haven't helped yourselves yet. Y'all haven't got the message. Let me see what it is. Yeah, y'all haven't got the message, man. It's just like, you gotta understand, Kwame. Niggas woke up and smelled the fucking coffee and say like, yo, we're not gonna get no places. Then you got niggas like Dr. Umar, a Afro-Cuban, telling us like, yo, we don't deserve reparations. We don't deserve what we're fighting for. You know? It's sad out. It's sad, man. Just help yourselves. Y'all got all these Pan-African scholars and all this stuff. Y'all can't handle Pan-Africans' business. Y'all have to jump into foundational Black American spaces and try to disrupt. That's why, you know what? And this is why I always say, when I make titles, it's gonna come back. Oh, shit, bro, we make more money, higher graduation rate. Nigga, y'all niggas can't even start a school, Kwame. Y'all niggas can't even start a school. Y'all reputation is so fucked up and destroyed, man. We don't even give a fuck. We're laughing at y'all. Nigga, we're not even laughing at y'all no more. We feel so bad. We feel bad about y'all. Like, there are FBAs who were Pan-African at one point, but found out it was just one-sided. Yes, it is one-sided. Kwame, you're talking about running in fucking Africa. You're telling us to run from our problems. Like, come on, Kwame, that's crazy. Instead of you knowing that there's 43 million Black Americans here, and we go to Africa, we're gonna get probably 3 times worse. We're gonna have laws that don't defend us. You know, we're gonna be treated like second-class citizens. Why the fuck would I want to go to? Why would I want to go to Africa if I'm gonna get treated like a second-class citizen? I get treated like a second-class citizen from Africans. Why the fuck would I want to go to their country? What's going on, Golly? Salute. Let's see. What's going on, freshman? Salute. What about the dog? Yeah. What about all of that, Kwame? It's just like, I get it. You know, you're trying to hold on as best as you can to Pan-Africanism, but at the end of the day, for a lot of people, it doesn't work. It doesn't work for Black Americans. I know you benefit more when Black Americans is when you have solidarity with Black Americans. It just doesn't work, Kwame. I'm just being personally honest. You know, what about the dogs? Y'all got chased. You got chased to drink. We got chased. See, Kwame, this is why I say Pan-Africanism doesn't work. You know, and Just the shit that you say. This is why I always tell people don't never go to Pan Africanism. They'll still talk shit to you like a fucking Arab would. This is why, and I'm telling you, Kwame, I'm gonna be personally honest. You're the reason why niggas will never go to Pan Africanism. I'm gonna be personally honest. You're gonna be the reason why people don't go to Pan Africanism. That black American who do want to go to Pan Africanism and defend Pan Africanisms, but they're gonna be like, yo, look at how these Africans and these Caribbeans are talking about black Americans. I'm still black American. Like, it's crazy, and you talk about a black Americans having a superiority complex. What about y'all? Look how y'all think y'all better than black Americans. Look how y'all just folded when we saying, yo, we don't want to participate in that Pan African shit no more. The money went down, y'all aggression went up. Resources went down, your aggression went up. It's just that's how it is, Kwame. Y'all broke ass Pan Africans been making money off of the grandmas and the grandpas. Y'all niggas is crazy. You're a liar. Ghana sent the most aid to Jamaica. No, they did it. No, they did it. America did. America sent you the most aid. They sent you $12 million in resources. Ghana don't even have $12 million to put together. Yes, they're working overtime. They're working overtime today. Professor Smalls know what he's doing. He got a nice little check. He talk about people with checks. Don't deflect, Professor Smalls. You know I fucks with you heavy, Professor Smalls, but that shit that you said, nigga, is crazy. That shit is crazy, Professor Smalls. Best believe I'm clipping it. Professor Smalls, your old ass know you got paid. You know somebody got something under you. I mean, got something over you where they say like, yo, you gotta say this shit. Oh, I'm putting some shit out. Why FBA didn't protest? We don't need y'all money. We got Africa. No, you don't got Africa, Kwame. That's the European country. The Europeans is kicking y'all niggas out. Yeah. No, Professor Small did not tell the truth. This is the second time he flip flopped. I will tell you that. I will tell you that. This is the second time. This is actually the third time he flip flop. Let's see who we got. Yo, what's going on?
Yeah, why y'all so mad about Professor Small?
I'm not mad, but I already knew he was. I know he flip flops. But at the end of the day, I don't want to say it because, like I said, I fuck with, you know me, Kwame. I fuck with Professor Smalls. I'm the one who defended Professor Smalls, and I have you on saying, yo, Professor Smalls is a grifter. I'm
Yeah,
still.
I thought it was a grifter move,
I still don't want to say it's a grifting move. I
but
I have
I
to in
take
the
that
thing.
back. I take that back because how he explained it, he basically got swindled by Tariq on.
How you get swindled by a nigga? He's an elder. He's a
No,
scholar. How he get swindled? What are you talking about? How did he get swindled?
because the way Tariq explained his cult to him,
A cult. So hold on. Black Americans lineage is a cult.
FBA is
That's
not
a
a cult.
lineage, Kwame. It's a
It's not a
lineage.
it's not a lineage.
It is a lineage. We're telling you it's a lineage. That's like saying Jamaica's a cult.
No. Jamaica's a country. As a country, it's a cult because
Kwame.
one man controlled the criteria
No,
for
he
being a
doesn't,
cult.
Kwame. You think let me ask you a question. You think if Tariq Nishi would tell me to jump off a roof, you think I'm gonna do that? Fuck no, you crazy?
You might.
Nigga, you crazy as hell. You crazy as bat shit, nigga. Are you serious? But Kwame, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Do you know you are the reason why a lot of people don't want to fuck with Pan Africanism?
That's good.
So if you know that and you don't care, why do you go in black spaces and try to promote Pan Africanism? And
So
you
so
But it's not going to be black Americans. You know it's not going to be black Americans. So why won't you go into the?
Nah,
No, no,
what?
hold on. Won't you go into the African spaces? You know, Mbutu want to hear from you.
We all on
No,
Venmo.
no,
We
no,
just
no,
we just
no,
lost
no,
our
no,
Venmo
no,
account.
Kwame. No, 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 no. You know I'm telling the truth, Kwame. You talk about we're all this and that, and at the end of the day, Kwame, as I said, you know me, I fuck with you heavy. I like you on my show. But on other FBA shows and all this other stuff, they say you don't like black Americans. It's easier. No, no,
I
no.
never said that.
Huh?
I never said that.
No, but you should.
Why would I say that?
Because at the end of the day, that's the only people you have problems with.
Mm-mm.
Yes, you do, Kwame. Kwame. You know I'm not gonna
I have a
lie,
problem.
Kwame.
I have a problem with Somalis and South Africans too.
Kwame.
I have a problem. Shit, I have a problem with my own people.
Kwame. But specifically, and then at the end of the day, it's a cultural thing to you because you're Jamaican. A lot of Jamaicans don't like Black Americans, and Black Americans has done nothing to y'all. Even till this day, foundational. Name. I'm gonna ask you a question, Kwame. Name one thing. Hold on. No, no, no. Hold on. Name one thing that a foundational Black American has done to you in your cult.
My code. I don't
Yeah,
have a code.
Pan Africanism is a cult.
Who's the leader?
Dr. Umar.
Says who?
Dr. Umar is a leader.
Says who?
Isn't he the prince of Pan Africanism?
I mean, that's what he calling himself.
But he says it.
Name the criteria that Dr. Umar got. Name the criteria.
He tried to build a school. He's a psychologist. He's the only one that talks. Hold on. He's the only one that talks for Pan Africans on a hold on a higher level. So
Name the
like
Pan African website Dr. Umar got. Like,
I don't know. I don't fuck with Pan Africanism like that no more.
right.
But but at the end of,
Tariq owns a website. He gives the
okay.
criteria.
Okay.
He tells y'all what holidays to celebrate. He tell
Mm-mm.
y'all. He
Hold
makes.
on. What holiday did he tell us to celebrate?
Oh, look on the website.
No, tell me.
John Cano. I know that's one of them.
He
I
didn't say,
can't
"Oh
think.
yeah, y'all gonna celebrate that." No, he did not say that, Kwame. You're taking him out of
The FBA
context.
could be Majora.
Don't, Kwame. You're taking him out of context. He did not tell people to celebrate that.
He didn't tell y'all to celebrate
No, no,
the
Kwame.
Majora.
No, you're lying. That's what I'm telling you.
I'm
You're
lying,
lying. Yes, you're lying.
brother. Majora is a religious
Okay,
spiritual
but he didn't tell everybody to
that can be
celebrate
that
that
can be made
shit.
up.
But he didn't tell everybody to celebrate it, Kwame.
Can I be? Can I join Majora?
I don't know. Ask him.
No, I can't.
Cause you're scared to go online. You're scared to get on camera. That's why.
No, I'm not scared to get on camera, bro.
Kwame.
My IG's on my page.
Kwame, this is what I want you to do, all
My
right?
face is on my page.
Kwame, this is what I
I
want you
don't.
to do.
I don't.
Kwame, I want you to. I'm glad we
Why,
can't
why would
hear
you say
this.
that? That's
Oh shit! Hold on, Kwame. Hold on. All right, there you go. They couldn't hear you. My fault. Go on.
yeah. I'm not scared to get on camera. I don't want to be doxing all type of y'all weird. Like y'all doxing
Kwame,
people.
Kwame,
Y'all
that's the
putting like I don't got
liberals.
time for that,
That's
bro.
liberals. And I
And
think.
outside of this space right here, I actually have a real life. You know, like
Everybody got a real life out of here, Kwame.
I actually go places.
Kwame,
No,
everybody
no,
goes
no.
places.
Y'all do mediocre things. I do, extraordinary things. I'm not talking about going to IHOP and
Here goes
Sizzlers
the Prince of Moon. Was it Mansa
and
Musa dream? Go on, Kwame.
no. I'm saying I don't go like y'all
Kwame, they
do
tell you.
mediocre
Oh,
things.
they
I'm
want me
talking
to turn
about
your
I do
volume up.
extraordinary. I don't need people like, hey, are you racist or like you know what I mean? I take care of real business. I don't got time for people asking me about my pan African views and things like that when I'm doing business. Like you feel me? This is just something I do when I'm when I got time for it. But like I said, Tariq is the leader. He set the criteria. He
How he said? I'm asking you again. How did he set the criteria? You just say, hold
because
on,
he has
Kwame.
the authority to say who is a FBA and who's not. He
No,
set the
Kwame.
criteria.
No. You're taking it out of
He could
context.
say Westmore is not an FBA. He could say Drake is not an FBA, and
But
then he could
is it
say
true? Is it
he also.
true?
You do know he also say Yvette Carnell is not an FBA.
No, he never said that. No, you're lying.
I swear on my life, I asked him about. He said Yvette. He said no. ADOS is not a part of FBA.
No, it
That's
ain't.
out of his
It's a
own
it's a
mouth.
movement. That's a movement.
Huh?
That's a movement. That's a
Well,
movement.
according to him,
It's
Yvette
just like
Carnell
you
and
can still
Tone and Tone,
she'll even tell you it's a movement. It's nothing.
and she would tell you she's not an FBA. She would tell you that.
If she says it, she says it. But at the end of the day, hold on one second. What the fuck is this? At the end of the day, that's what she says. If she don't believe so, she don't believe so. But it's your lineage.
Yeah,
Hold
just
on one
like
second.
just like Professor Smalls, Lennon Jeffrey, they said they are not FBA. What
Okay,
Tariq is trying,
what his
hold on.
lineage say?
What Tariq is trying to do, he's trying to superimpose his cult on 43 million African Americans. That's
Kwame.
cult like behavior.
Kwame. No, he's not. Wow.
He's a he's a charismatic leader
This nigga is
that hold all the key
crazy.
that hold all the keys. And
Kwame.
every time, and he has the authority. Like right now, if you get into a beef with Tariq Nasheed, he has the power to strike your whole page because he owns the trademark. He can take
Okay.
down your whole. If any
Let me ask you a
FBA get
question.
out of line, he has the authority to
Kwame.
strike down your whole
Kwame.
page with FBA in it
I'm gonna pimp you to
because
something.
he owns the
Kwame.
trademark.
I'm gonna pimp you to something. If Tariq would have never done that, that white people would have took that shit and would have ran with it, and we couldn't do anything with it. So at the end of the day, that was good that way that he did. That was a good business move. So
Uh,
what are we complaining
it's
about?
a good business move. So, but he
Yeah,
also has the authority to strike down
Kwame.
whoever
He
he deem
does
is
it,
not.
Kwame. He does it,
If he has beef with you and
Kwame.
he feels like you're profiting off FBA, he could strike your
Has
whole
he done
page
it,
down.
Kwame?
Huh?
Has he done it?
Well, we haven't seen
We
no
can't
cult
play
member get out of
hypothetical.
line yet.
Kwame, this is why I always tell you I hate hypotheticals, but I'll play along. That's why I say I hate hypotheticals because at the end of the day, hypotheticals is basically
It's no
doesn't really
hypothetical.
happen. It is a
I'm speaking
hypothetical,
fact. No, no, no. A hypothetical would be, let's say if slavery did that's different.
Kwame.
I'm talking about actual facts. He owns the trademark. He owns the
Did he
website. He
do
owns
it?
Majora,
Did he do it?
and he has the power to strike down
Did he
anybody he
do it?
wants.
Did he do it?
We don't know. I don't know yet.
So what the fuck are we talking
I have
about,
to reach.
Kwame? What the fuck are we
I
talking
have to
about,
read.
Kwame?
But he has the power.
Okay, Kwame.
If you
When he
get out
does
of, if,
do it,
let's just say
Kwame.
if you, let's
When
just
he
say you
does
get out
do
of
it,
line.
when he does do it, then we can talk about it. Other than that, we're
Right,
not gonna
right, right.
talk about shit that didn't happen, Kwame.
If you, let me just say this: if you get out of line, he gonna strike your whole page down.
Kwame, did he do it?
Nah, you ain't get out of line yet.
Okay,
You still in
so
line.
don't worry. What are you worried about? As many
He
times
could
you use
put BTA to any one of y'all if y'all
Kwame,
get out of line.
Kwame, did he do it?
No, not yet,
Okay,
cause
so
y'all
what are
all
we
in line.
worried about? We're not worried. We can't worry about hypotheticals and shit, and shit's not gonna happen.
And even to Captain Cesariak and the Hebrew Israelite, they would tell you they're not FBAs. We are Israelites.
Cause some of them are Caribbean. Some of them got Caribbean backgrounds.
So Captain Cesariak is not a
He's
Caribbean.
black, yes. But at the end of the
Yeah.
day, it's Kwame.
Professor James
Hold on,
Smalls is
Kwame.
not
It's
a.
how you identify yourself. Why the fuck are you mad about how people identify themselves? That shit is
I'm not
crazy.
mad. I'm
Kwame,
not mad. I'm just telling you the correct definition is FBA
Kwame,
is a code.
Kwame. You're mad at niggas because they how they identify themselves.
I'm not mad,
This is what you're
bruh.
Kwame. This is what you're fighting over right now.
Nah,
Yes.
brother, brother. I'm happy I delineated. You know why I'm happy I
There
delineated?
we go. It works now. Go on.
You know why I'm happy I delineated? I'm not mad about. I'm happy I delineated. Because now people can see the raw numbers and see that we're doing far more better than y'all. So
Kwame,
I'm
no, you're
happy.
not, Kwame. You're not gonna do better than Black Americans. I'm telling you, Kwame.
Brother, we doing better in America
Kwame, no, you're
on
not.
every metric level
Kwame,
you could
some of
possibly
y'all
think
are,
of.
but most of y'all are not, Kwame. It's not
Brother,
all. It's
brother.
not most of y'all are fucking like business owners, Kwame. Most of y'all are like fucking cab drivers. If there's more,
Let me
hold on,
read.
Kwame. Let me ask you a question. If there's more poor white people, why would there be more rich Jamaicans? That shit don't make no fucking sense.
Let me read the stats to you.
Oh my god, here we go with the stats.
1 out of 4 FBA is on SNAP benefit, right? Let's keep going down to the stats. Uh,
Kwame, you say this shit
one
every
out of
day,
oh,
Kwame.
no, no, hold on. One out of eight to nine black immigrants is on SNAP benefit.
Kwame.
That's naturalized citizen. One out of seven green card holders is on SNAP benefit.
Kwame.
One out of six refugees is on SNAP benefit. So y'all
Is it hold
real
on? Is it
competition
a hold on?
is
Is it hold on? Is it a refugee and immigrant?
yeah, yeah, but I'm
So
giving you the
how you
stats.
okay? I'm asking you how are you excluding them from immigrants?
Cause that's how the stats have to
So
do it.
what
Green
is
card holders, uh, naturalized citizens,
so
and
Kwame?
refugee.
That shit don't make sense, Kwame. If you're
It do make sense.
if you're an immigrant, why the fuck are we talking about refugees?
Refugees are immigrants, right?
Yeah, so why the fuck are we talking about
Yeah, yeah. Are
refugees?
green card holders citizens? I mean, immigrants.
Kwame, they're all in that one category. They put them in that one category, Kwame. We can't separate. Keep on having them in subgroups. It's still gonna be all one, Kwame. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
but that's what I'm
What's
trying to
going
tell
on,
you.
American Dream?
We're doing far better on every
No,
metric level you
no,
could
you're
think
not,
of.
Kwame. No, you're
You,
not,
you, you
Kwame.
know y'all real competition is refugees. That's y'all real competition. It's not us. It's not the naturalized citizens or even the
And
green
when you
card
say
holders.
refugees, Kwame, we could be talking about like some Europeans, some trailer trash
No,
Europeans.
no, no. I'm specifically
Those
talking
are
about black
no,
immigrants.
but you can't separate that, Kwame, because it says refugees. What are refugees? Can't a Ukrainian be a refugee?
But brother,
Can
brother,
Kwame? Can a
brother.
refugee?
I,
Can a
I I'm
you
I'm
don't?
specifically
No,
talking about black immigrants
but
that
you
are
don't know
green
what that
card holders,
statistic is talking about,
naturalized
Kwame.
citizens.
Kwame, you're not. You don't
We're
know what
we're
that.
doing far better.
Kwame, you
So
don't know.
y'all talking about delineate, brother. We're proud of y'all delineating because you know
Yeah,
why?
me too.
Now people can say, "Whoa, I thought all black people was on food benefits in Section 8." Now they can see, "Oh no, it's just the FBA's. It's not the black immigrants.
You always say that,
It's y'all.
Kwame. You always say that, but guess who's crying? It's more
Who's
immigrants.
crying?
Immigrants is crying over SNAP. You don't hear black people crying. All we've
Are
been
you
to all
serious,
yes, we've been seeing AIs. Most of those were
brother?"
AIs. Yes.
Brother, black immigrants do not qualify for government
Yes, they
assistance.
do, especially in
No, they
Massachusetts.
don't.
Yes, they
90%,
no, Kwame.
brother,
They do, Kwame.
90%. Listen, 90% of government assistance go to go to
No,
citizens,
Kwame.
bro. It do not go to green card holders or
Kwame, your
refugee
wild
status.
and crime. You
This is a
want
fact. This is a
you
fact.
nigga, yo, audio is
Y'all been lying, talking about immigrants is taking all the government assistance. Y'all lying. It's y'all.
no, Kwame.
Y'all
We don't get that,
overrepresented on SNAP
Kwame.
benefits in Section 8
Kwame. All right,
and
let me ask you a
Medicaid.
question.
I'm not on, listen, brother, I'm not on Medicaid. I don't know anybody, no black immigrants on Medicaid. I don't know any black immigrants on
Cause you don't
Section
know
8.
that many
I don't know
immigrants.
black,
I
I
know a
don't
lot
know
of
any black
immigrants.
immigrants.
I
I don't
worked
know
in
any
homeless
black
shelters.
immigrants
Kwame, I
that's on
worked in
SNAP
homeless
benefit, brother.
shelters. It's all
It's y'all
immigrants
that's
and
on these
white
things.
people, Kwame.
So the faster y'all delineate, the
Kwame.
faster we could beat our chest even harder and say we
Hey,
doing better.
hey,
The
Kwame.
faster.
Kwame. You know I worked for a homeless shelter, right? You know I worked in a homeless shelter before, right? I worked there for
Okay, with
eight
this,
months, and all I seen was immigrants and white people.
you're a liar, bro.
On my
You're a liar.
grandfather's grave, I seen immigrants and white people.
And y'all keep talking about we wanna
Hold up, hold
be
up, hold
part,
up, hold up.
brother.
And you
We
know,
don't
hold
want to
up.
be
You
a
know,
part of
let me
people.
finish. No, hold on, let me finish. And you know what I was helping them get? Housing and SNAP benefits. That's why I know you're lying. This is why I'm trying to tell you you're a liar. I
Brother, did you
helped
say
them.
you
Hold on,
live in a
Kwame.
wait? Did you
Kwame,
say
I
you live in a
helped them get
project?
it, Kwame. I helped them
Did
get
you
it. I
okay?
helped
Did
them
you
get
say
it. Because that was
did you
my
say you live?
job. When
Did
they
you say
come
you
from
live in a
this country, hold on,
projects?
hold on. When they come from this country, they go to a homeless shelter. When they get to the
You're a
homeless
liar,
shelter,
bro.
I'm telling you. And when I say,
We
yo,
come
they,
here. We come
Kwame,
here fully equipped already,
no, you
brother.
don't,
Stop lying
Kwame.
on us,
Kwame, you're
bro.
a liar. You are a
Nigerians
liar.
alone, medium income is
Kwame,
double
before
what
I
y'all,
left
double
that
y'all.
job, Kwame, before I left that job, there was two Nigerians who came from Nigeria probably like what in 3 4 weeks after we got them their SNAP benefits in their housing. Yo, they left. They left within 2 to 3 weeks, Kwame. I'm
So
telling
so
you.
so, so Bronze, let me ask you a
I'm
question.
telling you, you're lying. You
Oh,
can't
okay,
sit
let me
here and
ask you.
lie. Kwame, you can't sit here and lie. And I told you I worked in a homeless shelter.
Okay, let me ask you a question
I
though.
told you I
I heard
helped
you.
with they to get them resources. And they got
Okay.
resources like that because they were in a homeless shelter.
Okay, that's cool. Let me ask you a question. Did you ever receive SNAP benefit? Did you ever live in the
I
projects?
I couldn't. I couldn't.
Yeah,
They wouldn't give it to me. They
you go
wouldn't give it
lie
to
in
me,
front of you,
Kwame. And I know what, and I
bro.
told you
You
that.
said out your own
Kwame,
mouth
they
that you
wouldn't
lived in the projects and
yes,
you
but
received SNAP
they wouldn't
benefit.
give it to me, Kwame. They wouldn't give it to me.
Oh my
I told
god!
you I lived in the projects, but they wouldn't give it to me.
As soon as the facts come about, now every black
I
American,
couldn't
oh, I
get
never
it,
been on
Kwame.
SNAP
I told
benefit.
you,
I never.
Kwame.
Y'all liars, bro.
Kwame. I've been told
And,
you I couldn't get it. They wouldn't
and
give
I'm
it
gonna
to
keep
me. They
and
wouldn't
I'm gonna
give it
keep
to
it
me.
real. That's taboo in black immigrant society. We that's taboo. We look down on people that receive SNAP benefit on
Okay, that's
Section
cool.
8 and live
That's
in a
cool and
project.
everything, but you can't look down when you're running from a country.
We're not
To
running,
get
bro. I'm
nigga,
not
you
on a
ran out,
refugee
yo, you ran
status.
out of Jamaica. Y'all niggas always
Okay,
talk
if
yo,
I
hold up. Y'all niggas always talk about how great Jamaica is, but y'all niggas run from
it
it.
is.
So why are you running from a great place?
If I ran out Jamaica, then
Kwame,
what does
if you
Asada
no,
Shakur
no,
did?
no, no, no. If you love Jamaica and Jamaica's this
If
great
I ran
place,
out,
why did you run out?
if I ran out Jamaica, what did Asada Shakur did?
Kwame, we're not
What did
talking
Asada
about
Shakur
Shada
did?
Shakur who killed a police
She's a re-
officer. You
she's a
didn't kill nobody,
refugee,
Kwame. You ran out by choice. Your family ran
brother.
out by choice.
Brother, you're
By
comparing
choice. Y'all
somebody.
had a choice. You
You're
had a
comparing
choice, Kwame. You comparing yourself from a person who was a fugitive to a person who ran out by choice.
brother. She
You
ran out of
were no,
America.
Kwame.
She
You
didn't
ran
stand and fight. She
Kwame.
didn't fight the white man.
Kwame.
She
She
ran
was a
out.
fugitive, Kwame.
So why
She
she ain't
was a
stand and fight the white
fugitive,
man?
Kwame. What you want her to
Yeah,
stay in jail for life?
she wasn't in jail. She broke out. She could have
Kwame.
fought the white man. Why she ain't? I
Kwame,
thought
Kwame,
FBA
if she
stand
would
and
have
fight.
stayed in America, she
Why?
would have been in jail, Kwame. Right or
Why didn't
wrong?
the black? Oh, okay, why
Kwame,
didn't the?
right or
Hold
wrong?
on.
Right, no, let's answer. Right or wrong, if she would have stayed in America, she would have been in jail for life or even killed.
No, because y'all FBA men could have
Oh shit,
protected
here we
her.
go with the lying. Go on, lie, Kwame. Let's hear you lie.
Listen,
Yeah,
y'all
we know. Go
say
on, lie. Go on. We listening.
FBA always beat their chest. Oh, we stand and fight.
Yeah,
While
we
no
stand and fight.
FBA men stood behind her and let her ran
Kwame,
out the country to run to Cuba.
Kwame, she was a fucking fugitive, Kwame. That's
So
different.
why didn't y'all fight with her?
Kwame, you're getting mad because y'all fled by choice, Kwame. How
I'm
you
not.
talking about?
I'm.
Hold on, Kwame. How you talking about a fugitive? Comparing yourself from a fugitive to a
But
person who lives in a shitty country that left by choice instead of
but
fixing the
but but,
country. You had hold
brother,
on, Kwame. Your family had a
your
choice to fix. No,
government
no, no,
begged
no,
black
no.
immigrants to
Your
come
family
here.
had a choice to fix in your country, and you said, "Fuck that! I want to go to America where it's already fixed."
Right.
Okay,
But
so what? So what?
right.
Hold on. Why are we complaining about Miss Shakur, who passed away like what 6 months ago, and you still comparing yourself to her?
Let me ask you a question. What's an H-1B visa?
Oh my God, here we go with this shit, Kwame.
Do you know
Why
what
are
an
you changing
H-1B
the
visa?
subject, Kwame? Why are you
No, I'm
changing
just
the
I.
subject?
No. It
No, you
correlates to the
asking a
subject.
different. You asking a different question from the question that we're talking
I'm
about.
connecting. I'm connecting it back to what we're talking about. Do you
Okay,
know what
well
an
tell me
H-1B
what it
visa?
is, Kwame. This is I don't know what you're trying to do. Tell me what you're trying. Say it. Just say it.
It's when you guys are not qualified for the jobs, and the United States government beg immigrants to come take these jobs.
Okay,
That's
they're
where
not begging
H-1B
Jamaicans.
visa.
They probably would beg
Well,
Indians
brother, they
before they beg
begged us. They
Jamaicans.
begged us. They begged our skilled laborers to build the Panama Canal. They could have
Nigga,
called
how
job,
okay,
but y'all don't
everybody watch
qualify.
this. How long ago was that?
Yeah, 1900s.
Okay, so why the fuck we're in 2025? Why the fuck you still talking about that?
I'm just pointing out an
Why the
example,
fuck
brother.
you still talking about some shit that
I'm
happened
I,
almost over 100 years ago, Kwame?
just
Niggas
like the
want you out,
IT,
yo. Them niggas want you out the country like they want you out of the UK, nigga. Are you
but
sick?
brother, just like the IT job, they begged
Oh, here we
the
go.
Indians and
But you're
everybody else
not
to come.
Indian, Kwame. Why do you
Just like
care?
the
Why do you care? You're not Indian. You're
hold on,
Jamaican.
just like the medical job, they begged the Nigerians to
They
come
did
be
not beg
black
no fucking
doctors.
dirty
Yes, they
Nigerians.
do.
Nigerians,
Most of the
now
black
hold on.
most
Nigerians shit in the street. Why would they beg a nigga who shit in the street, Kwame?
brother,
Why
majority
would
of the
they beg
black
a
doctors. in America or African, brother.
No, the
That's a
fuck
fact.
they're not, Kwame. They
Majority
work.
of the
They work.
black
No,
doctors
Kwame. They work at.
are
Let me
from the
tell.
Caribbeans in
I'm gonna
Africa,
be
brother.
honest, and because you know what, I actually work at a direct care. I'm a supervisor. Most of these people who get nursing degrees, they don't go into the hospitals. They go into these
Okay.
elderly homes. That's what
Okay,
they
brother.
do. That's why if you have your grandparents in a nursing home, you're gonna see a Haitian, you're gonna see a Nigerian, you're gonna
And
see
you're not
all
gonna
those
see a
people.
FBA. You're not gonna see
You
a
barely even
FBA.
see that shit because Black Americans
Yeah,
don't
cause
like to
y'all
wear.
not.
No, yes, we're not doing that shit. We will work in a
Yeah,
hospital. I'm
y'all
telling
do.
you,
You know,
Kwame. I'm
y'all
telling
work
you,
at
Kwame.
Wendy's.
I'm
Y'all work
telling
at
you, Kwame.
Wendy's.
So
Y'all work.
stop saying that y'all work at these hospitals. Y'all don't work at these hospitals, Kwame.
Do you
Stop
know?
lying,
Do,
man.
do you know the black jobs that Trump was talking about? He got for y'all.
Oh my God, Kwame. Stop changing
It
the
was. It
subject.
wasn't.
Stop
It
changing the
wasn't
subjects,
medical.
Kwame. You know,
Uh,
yo, I'm kicking in your back
Trump
today.
got the Trump
I'm
the
kicking in your
job.
back today, and I have to, Kwame. And the
How
reason
you
why
kicking me about?
I
I'm
have to
kicking
kick you,
your
I
back
gotta kick
in.
you
I
while you're
put
down
belt
today,
to I,
Kwame. I gotta kick you while you're
brother. I
down
took the
today.
belt off. I took the belt off, and I'm
Kwame,
putting it
I'm
on your
kicking your
ass
back
right
in
now.
right
No
now because
homo.
at the end of the day, you're not making no sense. You're telling me
How?
that, you told me they told Nigerians to come to America to work in these hospitals. It's not done,
Yes,
Kwame.
they
No,
cause
Kwame.
y'all don't
And Kwame,
qualify
and
for
not even
them.
in the best hospital, not even in the best
Y'all
hospital in
don't
the United States.
qualify.
Kwame, not even in the best hospital in the United States, and that's probably Boston Medical Center. They don't. There's not that
Brother,
many Nigerians in there doing hospital work like that. And
brother,
then hold on.
John
And the thing
Hopkins
hold on. And the
alone
thing
is a
about
better
it, my
hospital
father
than
was a
anything.
transport. Hold on. And the thing about it, my father was a transporter. Most of
Yeah,
y'all
he
do y'all
probably,
go most of y'all do is basic shit. Y'all do
brother, yeah,
basic
that's what
shit,
y'all do.
Kwame.
Y'all like
No, I'm talking about
construction
the immigrants,
jobs.
Kwame. They do basic
Y'all,
shit.
y'all
They
do y'all
clean
do construct.
floors. They change the bio. They do that shit, Kwame. So stop
Oh,
lying.
brother,
You're making them sound like they do a whole bunch and they don't. Then when we look at
yes,
hold on.
majority
Then
of
we look at
the
hold on.
black people in medical
Hold
field
on,
are
Kwame.
immigrants, brother. They not
Then we look at that
y'all.
country and they're infested with diseases. Those countries are
Cat,
infested. Yeah,
bro.
no, those countries are infested with
Do
diseases.
you see do you see the HIV rate in Atlanta
My
alone, bro?
God, have you seen the HIV rate in fucking South Africa? Are you serious?
Yeah, it's high. It's
Yes.
high.
So what the fuck are you
I'm not
talking
dispute.
about?
I'm not
Hold on,
disputing
sir.
that.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question, Kwame. You know what place has the most highest sexual assaults at? And it's not even America. You know where it is? I'll help you out.
Where, bro?
South Af.
Okay, cool. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah. So we can't talk about diseases and homosexuality, and this shit is happening in Africa.
Let's stay in America though. That's what
Oh,
we're
okay,
discussing.
because we're going to Africa, yeah. Because
Nah, let's
why
stay
are
in
we looking at
America.
Africa? We're looking at
Who
Africa
got
and
the
all the
high?
nastiness.
Who got the
Yeah,
highest HIV rates?
South Africa.
Who?
I think.
No. I'm talking about America. No, I'm talking
Oh, in
about
America,
America.
probably Louisiana or Atlanta.
Are Tethers there?
Hell yeah, Texas is in Atlanta.
Oh, you're a liar.
Are you serious?
You can't have an honest
Are you
conversation. You're a
serious?
liar.
They're not in Atlanta?
Yeah. Not like that.
Are
Not
you
like that.
sure? Or,
Not like that.
watch this, everybody. Are you sure? Or should we look it up?
Yeah. You can look it up.
Yeah.
Not
Now
like
we
that.
want to look it up. This is why I say, are you sure? Like if Kwame, you
Then
know me,
then then
Kwame, you know me.
then
If I'm not sure, I'll just tell you, yo, I just don't know. Am I
then
right?
look up. Then look at the government assistance.
Cut, cut the shit with the government assistance because it's gonna
Why you
say
don't wanna? Why you don't
because
wanna look
it's
that up?
stupid because it doesn't tell it doesn't tell the true facts of the
Why y'all,
numbers.
why
Because
you don't want to
let me
look
tell you
that up?
why. Because I'm telling you why.
Like, how about we look up the government assistance first? Let's look that up first.
No, Kwame. You talk about that shit every day. You talk about that shit every day.
But you never want to put it on the screen so people can see,
Kwame, because it's
who's
stupid.
on it and
It's
who's not.
stupid. We know numbers lie.
Now the numbers lie, but your numbers tell the
Kwame,
truth.
I've been told you numbers lie. I've been
So
telling you
so the
numbers
number.
lie. That's why I always tell you I don't like to do the statistic things. I've been told you that.
You don't like facts. You don't like
It's not
facts.
even facts because facts can lie. It's not the truth. It's just
It's
what
the
you can
truth.
prove. The facts is
Facts are the truth.
no. The facts is what you can prove. The
But
truth
brother,
is
one
the truth.
plus one.
You can't. You can't lie
Is
about it.
one plus one two?
Oh, here we go with this Myron Gaines shit. Another tether.
Now I'm
Go on.
just asking, is
White
one plus one
supremacy.
two?
Go on, Kwame. Go on.
Yeah, so you don't want to
Are you
look at
gonna
the
say
facts. You don't want to look at
do
the
I am I
evidence.
supposed to be a mathematician to tell you one plus one is two? Are you gonna do that,
No, 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 no. I'm just saying, is one plus one two a fact?
Kwame? Are we gonna do this Myron Gaines? Hold on. Is my shit charging? Okay, it's charging. Are we gonna do? Hold on one second. Let me read some of this because they've been going crazy in the live chat. Let's read a few live chats. And y'all broke Pan Africans. Y'all niggas is crazy out here. Kwame's rabbit Pan is so sad. Look around, Kwame. Pan Africans is dead. Jersey said every Jamaican and Haitian I know is Section 8 for like 35 years. Facts. Uh, Kwame, this is our country. The benefits and some support to be supposed to be no. I mean benefits are supposed to be for us. Excuse me about that. Freshman, he's a he's over talking you, no respect. Yeah, Kwame, that's fucked up. Charlie Shaw, hey Ray Ray, shout out to Ray Ray, shout out to Charlie Shaw.
Yo,
Benefits,
Charlie Shaw is the biggest liar I ever
nah,
seen
Kwame, you
in
are a
history.
liar. You said all these
I don't gotta lie
Nigerians, yo,
about nothing.
Kwame, you said
She
all
like
these
to lie.
Nigerians of nurses and doctors. Nigga, I work for Direct Care. I'm telling you, Kwame. These niggas is when they get their nursing degrees, them niggas barely leave. I'm telling you, they're not going into no
Uh,
hospital, Kwame. You crazy?
let's see who got more. Let's see who got more degrees.
Kwame. Let's put it this way. Let's see who's smarter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's put our top 10 black people against your top 10 Jamaicans and Haitians and Nigerians. I bet you black people will blow them niggas out the water.
Who's the richest black man
Oh,
in the
here we
world?
go with this. And how's this country? How does his country look like?
This country look amazing.
And what country is this? I hope there's not no. I hope they're not saying Nigeria where they shit in the streets and they have signs that say no open defecation.
But the Nigeria is a beautiful
Here we go.
place.
Let's read some more. Jamaica quality revenue is terrified to go back to Jamaica. He's holding on to America with all his strength. Shout out to Jersey. Dr. Small just said y'all get free schooling. Mm. Y'all get free schooling in Jamaica, Kwame?
Nah,
You sure? That's what Dr. Smalls is
yeah.
saying. Kwame's running away from free schooling in Jamaica. You ever went to school in Jamaica?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And do them niggas hit you with rulers and shit?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
Oh, y'all niggas is crazy. You been in this country, it's been a fan, be still by stew, was it be stew? Up upon you by our civil rights legislation. Yep. Legislation. Dang, Jesus Christ, I had a hard
Bro,
cut.
No FBA drafted any rights in America, bro. Not one.
Kwame, are you serious? We the reason
Yeah,
why
that's true.
you're the reason why we're the reason why you're here.
So name the FBA that drafted a bill to get me in.
Kwame, it was a collective effort. Are you serious?
Yeah, yeah. Basically, you didn't do shit
What are you
but
talking about? It
march in
was
the
a collective
streets.
effort. If it wasn't for
Marching
the
in the
civil rights, and
streets.
I'm against the 14th Amendment for immigrants. I'm gonna be personally honest because I don't think you should be trying to anchor your kids over here just to stay in this country because you are scared to fight
If this is
oppression.
your country, if this is your country so much, name one FBA that drafted the Bill of Rights or the Constitution.
I just told you what it was. Why are you asking me the same thing? Move on. If you just say
No,
I
no, no.
don't like your
I,
answer, just say I don't like your answer. I understand. I didn't.
you never
Come on,
answer
Kwame.
shit.
Kwame, I just told you. I was like, it was a collective
You,
effort.
you
It's
never you never invented
civil
shit.
rights, civil right. We haven't invented anything. Okay, okay.
No, I'm talking about as far as the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, like things like
Kwame,
that.
what did I just tell you? Was it a collective effort? But it's like
Yeah, yeah.
that's like me saying who built America. You can't name one person. It was a collective effort of people.
No, no, no. It was white people. It was white people.
But you can't tell me one person though. Because one person can't build a country by itself.
Yeah, it was a collection of white people. Collection of white people built America.
White people can't build nothing, man. Hold on, me put it this way: if white people try to build it, hold on, I'm gonna
Name the
tell you,
FBA.
call me. I'm gonna say this: if white people try to do this shit themselves, this shit be looking like your country right now. Like
Bro, they built South Africa, they built Australia,
South
they
Africa
built
looks like shit, man. South Africa, what for the
nah.
white people? That's
Yeah,
the nice
yeah, they built
areas.
it.
That's the nice areas, you know.
Yeah, just like America, the white areas is nicer. Y'all live in the projects, you know what I'm saying?
But let me ask you a question. You know, y'all are in the projects, right?
Well, yeah. I'm not denying that. Yeah.
So what are you talking
I'm
about?
just
Oh,
keeping
like,
it a
oh,
buck.
black
Like
people in the
y'all like to say
projects.
y'all
Like, there's
build
more.
America.
Y'all
I don't
gotta
know.
understand, Kwame. You Pan Africans gotta know that there were more poor white people than black people.
I mean, they're 5 times the population, brother.
That didn't. Okay, so like, what are we talking about? How you trying to say? Oh yeah,
Yeah, only
black.
40 million.
Okay,
White people is 240 million.
really? I
They're
thought it was
five
like,
times the population.
was it two? 40?
230 to be exact. But I'm just saying,
Probably.
you could round it off to 240.
Oh, I don't care. The motherfuckers is they're dying off. I think it's less than that.
Bro,
Oh, a nigga called you a white zaddy lover. Yeah, they are dying off, man. The resources don't love them. Like the resources of the world don't love them. Man. It's just like that's why you think they're breeding with y'all niggas, y'all Jamaicans and stuff like that.
how they breeding with y'all? Serena Williams.
Serena Williams, I don't know, man. She looks horrible, man. I feel bad for her.
Look at all the players in the NBA now.
They are,
You know what I mean?
what are you talking? What
And,
about SGA? He's from your country. He got a white girl. What are you talking about?
but
You
look
know
at the
them
players
Caribbean.
in
You
the.
know those Caribbeans love white women. Let's not
We
lie,
don't
Kwame.
see,
Let's not lie. Let's not
bro.
lie. Y'all, no, y'all
Majority
love
of the
white
people in the
women.
NBA look like Klay Thompson now, bro.
Kwame, we could go to the UK. We could go to the UK. One of my favorite
you see,
UK
you
rappers.
see
Hold
all
on,
that.
what we could go. One of my favorite UK rappers, Kane Robinson. He's a Jamaican. Was it Welsh or some shit like that? Y'all be fucking with fucking not even Amazon pussy. Y'all be fucking with fucking K pussy. Y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all just fuck anything. Y'all just we ram y'all little wee up in that shit, man. Y'all be bugging out, man. Y'all just want to be white. But yeah, but let's talk about the topic. We've done joking around and stuff like that. But Kwame, let me ask you a question. You still there?
What's up, Ken? Yeah, what's up, Ken?
Um, so why won't you like? You know, foundational Black Americans don't really fuck with you. We're just trying to stay on code and get our shit together, and we're trying to have solidarity in ourselves. What is the problem with that?
There's nothing wrong with that.
So why won't you leave them alone? Like,
I mean,
what's the
why don't y'all
problem with
stop
that?
talking
How's
about
that
this?
divisive? Tell hold
Why
on,
don't y'all
tell hold
stop
on.
talking about this?
Tell me what is divisive that Black Americans
Yeah,
do.
y'all talk about us every day.
No, we don't.
I type you type in FBA, that's all you see. Y'all talking about us,
No, Kwame, you know that's not true. We talk about ourselves and how to fix our
bro,
problems.
bro, bro. Okay, share your screen
Oh, and
and
hold on,
let's
hold on,
type
hold
in
on, hold on,
FBA.
and hold on, hold on.
Let's see how
Hold on.
much.
Every time we do talk
Let's
about
see
you, hold on.
let's
Now,
see
hold
how
on,
much.
because this is gonna benefit you. And the only time we do talk about you is when y'all run up in our spaces, or
Talk
when
about us
hold on,
every
hold
day,
on, hold
bro.
on, hold on, or when some immigrant do some coon shit, and not even coon shit, just some tether shit, and try to say, oh, we need to do this, and we finding out that these niggas ain't from our lineage. I feel
Bro,
like,
y'all
and
talk about us every day.
no, Kwame, because
Y'all can't keep y'all mind. Y'all go to sleep thinking about us.
Kwame,
Y'all wake up thinking about us.
Kwame,
Y'all do lives every day about us. Y'all
Kwame,
on Twitter talking about us. Y'all on TikTok talking about us. Y'all on Instagram talking about us. Y'all on YouTube talking about us. We're not thinking about y'all. We don't care
bullshit,
about y'all.
Kwame, bullshit, Kwame. This shit would have never started if it wasn't for y'all.
But I could find literally over
Kwame,
10,000
again, because
videos
this
of
shit
y'all
would have
talking
never
about us.
started if it wasn't for y'all. I'm being personally honest.
Oh,
And the
nah.
reason why, because Kwame, we did try to do solidarity. You cannot
When?
lie and say that Black Americans did not try to do solidarity with y'all. That would be a lie. Am I right?
Okay, so if
Okay,
y'all
so
don't
what
care about
happened?
us,
Okay,
so stop talking about us.
no. What happened?
Talk about solutions.
Kwame,
Why y'all talking
I'm
about
at
us,
Kwame. We're talking about what happened. What
bro?
happened when we hold on, when black Americans try to do solidarity, what happened? This same shit happened with the Latinos. What happened with the solidarity with the Caribbeans and the Africans? What
Right.
left?
I don't know. You gotta tell us.
I can tell you, I was there.
Okay.
Y'all didn't want to fuck with
Tell me.
us. Y'all wanted to be with the white man.
Right.
Y'all wasn't Pan African.
Right.
Y'all was the white. Oh, the white man told us to leave you alone, and y'all baby mamas, y'all killers, y'all drug dealers.
Bro, literally your
Hold on.
last
You
five
don't
videos
remember that.
is about us. Your last five videos is about
You
us.
don't remember that. You don't remember
No.
that. You don't remember that the Caribbeans and the Africans came over here saying that to us, calling us animals
When?
in the 80s. It could probably go.
That's
It probably
cap.
hold on. It probably goes even further than that.
When niggas is calling niggas African, come on, bro.
Nigga, that's a joke. I was called an African booty scratcher.
Niggas is
And
calling
blame
niggas
hold on, if
jungle
you're gonna blame
babies, all
somebody,
type
if
of.
you're gonna blame a black man, blame John Singleton or white people, because I think white people created that.
Alright, so Akata's a joke too, bro.
Oh,
Stop
you think
crying about
so?
it. Yeah, it's a joke. Stop
Okay,
crying about
it's
it.
a joke. It's a joke. But at the end of the day, this delineation is African
Y'all
Kwame.
cry about that every day. Oh yeah, they called us
Yeah, because you're
Akatas.
calling somebody a cotton picker Kwame.
Yeah, you calling people
How
scratchers and
you,
jungle babies.
Kwame?
What's the
No, wait,
difference?
no, that's white people calling
It's a
y'all.
joke. It's a
No,
joke.
that's white people calling y'all jungle babies. Akata was meant to be dehumanizing Kwame, and you know that. Stop playing stupid.
You want me
Kwame,
to show
you're
you?
smart,
You want
right?
me to
Kwame,
go on
hold on,
Twitter?
Kwame. You're smart, right? You're smart, right? You're well educated. I can tell you're educated. You're a smart man, right, Kwame?
Right.
Right? So you know what's the difference between a joke and trying to dehumanize somebody, right?
Yeah, and I'm telling you, Akata's a
Oh,
joke.
okay. So let's use our education. Why would you call
Yeah,
somebody a cotton picker?
Akata is a
Hold
joke.
on, no. Why would you call somebody a cotton picker?
It's a joke, bro.
About slavery?
Yeah, it's a joke.
So slavery's a joke. It's funny.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
it's funny.
Okay, buck breaking is funny too when there was fucking
Yeah, yeah,
Jamaica.
y'all bring up that. Y'all bring
Yeah.
up that all the time.
But at the end of the day, we don't rub that shit in your face. We know that like
Yes, I
yo,
do. Y'all say, yo, bro. I literally heard you say, yo, y'all got butt broken down there, and all
no, I
that.
said
You said that.
they gang banged their
Yeah,
ancestors, and y'all
yeah.
niggas
Is
didn't
that a
do
joke or
anything about it.
are you
I
dehuman?
asked you why didn't you do anything about it?
Right. All right. Let me ask you: Is that a joke or you dehuman? Are you
Didn't you?
dehumanizing me when you say that, or it's
No,
a joke?
absolutely not. I asked you a question, and that was a
It's a
research.
joke. It's a joke, right?
That was a research. No, that was a
It's a
research.
joke.
That was a research topic because what did you say all the time? Black people got buck broke. I was like, Kwame, I don't think so. I think that happened in Jamaica. Then we did a research. I'm being
So
honest,
you,
right?
so you didn't say what the white man red trays on. You didn't
Kwame.
say the white man red
They
trays
did
on
run
us.
chains on you. They said it. They
Okay.
said it in the. They said it on the. Hold on. Your people said that.
Right.
They ran
Right.
trains on the man's butt while the children and the women watch. What do you mean?
Right.
They did say that, Kwame.
Right. Did your people pick cotton?
Yeah, but why is that funny? We did more than just pick cotton. We invented. Let's ask this question. Let's ask this question. What did Jamaicans invented? Don't say curry goat. All right, don't say curry goat because that's Indian food. Nigga,
We invented a country, something you didn't do, bro.
what country
That's what
did
we
y'all
invented.
invent? How y'all invent something when somebody was already there? There was already people there. How did you invent something when there's already somebody there? Again,
Just like your white master invented America. Somebody was already there and they
somebody was
invented
already
it.
there. They didn't. They just created an idea. You
Now look how
created that. No, hold on.
hypocritical
You
y'all
created an
are.
idea of a country. I don't even know
Yo,
how it's a country and it's falling apart.
what you cooking for Thanksgiving this year?
I don't eat Thanksgiving, Kwame. I don't do
You a
Thanksgiving.
lying ass
I'm telling you, I
nigga.
gotta work. I don't do Thanksgiving. Like I cook for my clients, but I don't do Thanksgiving.
So you never celebrated Thanksgiving?
Years ago, like almost 20 years ago.
I thought you were native.
I'm native to this land, yes.
So if you
I'm
dated
not
to this day,
Indian,
why
Kwame.
your family
I'm
why
not
your family
Kwame. I'm not
celebrate
Slavic,
Thanksgiving?
Kwame. I'm not Slavic, but I just don't celebrate it. I can you can say I had a traumatizing situation that happened when I was 19. When it was
Look at your chat. They talk about choo choo train. Look.
shout out to Ray Ray.
That's
Hey,
funny though, right? That's
hold
funny.
on, they say
That's
y'all
funny,
let the
right?
Chinese and the white man disrespect you. A bunch of weak men. Oh shit, them niggas is getting at you, Kwame. Shout out to she built who's it, Journey? Who's it?
Uh,
Journal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Miss Journal.
e- Even a liar, what's her name, Charlie? Even she now. See, y'all degrade us. We don't cry about it. Like,
Yes, y'all
okay,
do.
cool.
Yes, y'all do, Kwame.
Y'all
Don't
say we
try.
got buck broken. Oh,
Kwame,
okay,
you know
cool.
what? We didn't start doing it. I'm gonna say this. A lot of these people didn't start degrading your country.
Y'all
So
niggas
like, hold on, hold
cry.
on, hold on,
Y'all
hold on,
niggas
hold on,
cry on the top of
hold on,
y'all
Kwame,
lungs. Oh, they
hold
called
on,
us a
hold on,
gotta.
Kwame, hold on, Kwame.
Oh my god, they
Niggas didn't
hate
start.
us,
Listen to this. Niggas didn't start doing that until like probably 2, 3 years ago. Am I right?
bro.
He don't want to answer the
Bro,
question.
how
It's a
long
yes or
niggas been
no,
calling
nigga.
niggas? How long
Nigga,
niggas been calling
it's
niggas
a yes or
African booty
no.
scratch?
It's a yes or
How long
no.
niggas been? How long niggas been calling niggas African booty scratcher,
Niggas
coconut?
don't call niggas Africa. I call y'all African booty scratchers now. Yes, I call y'all niggas African
Bro,
booty
you
scratchers
just
now.
said it's been going on since the 80s.
No, nigga, that shit's niggas in this generation don't know about that African booty scratcher shit. Them niggas is like, what's that? Niggas is scratching their heads like, what's that? We're all African. Niggas is crazy out here. I was like, nigga, if you
So
want
yeah,
to, you know what?
it
And I'm gonna be. And the thing about it, I'm not talking. You know what? I'm gonna talk to myself. I do. I'm gonna say this. I do talk shit about all y'all niggas. I talk shit
yeah,
about
I know.
Africans. I talk shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
sometimes I
yeah.
talk shit about these cool ass black people. These niggas
You
always
say
doing shit.
African, you say African niggas eat monkey brains and all
No, I
type
say
of
they eat
crazy
monkey
shit.
knuckles, nigga. Don't disrespect me like that. I said monkey knuckles.
Mo-
Some niggas eat monkey knuckles, nigga. Finger looking like this. I'm like, oh shit. They got the baby sipping the monkey soup and shit, man. I was watching those videos. I'm like, oh shit. Y'all niggas is
so
some
why you
nasty
never?
motherfuckers.
So why you get mad when I talk about y'all eat
Nah,
raccoon?
I
You
don't
you
give a
try to
fuck.
minimize it.
No, me, I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, I'm just. We're having.
Yeah, so y'all
We're
y'all
not
y'all
really
niggas
a
should be
debate.
proud.
We're not having a debate. But at the end of the day, we're talking truth. We're talking truth.
Yeah, y'all,
And I'm
y'all
asking, and
niggas,
the question,
y'all, y'all
hold
got
on,
your own
Kwame.
bush meat.
What was the question that I asked? And this is everybody pay attention. Watch this. What was the question I asked?
Which question?
Oh shit. They said, why you act like you need a vaporizer? You stuffed over there, huh, Kwame? Delicious got you stuffed over there,
Nah, I'm good. I'm just trying to understand why y'all be crying about a
No,
cotta and y'all talk
Kwame, why
about
don't you answer the question
y'all talk
I asked?
about
See, you
bush
see
meat
this,
and
everybody? I asked him a question. He's just
what's the
starts
question?
talking.
Reiterate the question.
I said, what was the question that I asked you? This is why we're talking about this.
What was the question?
I said, we're figuring out how this shit started. I'm telling you how it started. It didn't start with
Oh, it
us
started
just
with y'all.
joking.
It started with y'all.
No, I
It
didn't.
started with y'all.
No, it started with y'all because y'all, like I said, y'all wanted to be with the white people, just like the Latinos. They wanted to be white. They wanted to be white. Y'all wanted to be with white. Y'all changed your name into Peter and Paul and John and all that other stuff. Tariq Nasheed was the one that made y'all cool to keep y'all name. Y'all wasn't out here running your name, talk about your name as Mbutu and
The nigga with a slave master name. Tariq, do you know Tariq
nigga, it
Nasheed is
doesn't
a slave
matter.
master name?
It doesn't matter, Kwame.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't forget, you got a slave last name too. What's your last name?
It don't matter
Oh
about
yeah,
my last
okay.
name.
And that nigga
The
probably was
point
fucking y'all
is
too. That's why, yo,
is
you got
Tariq
yo,
is Tariq a FBA name? Is
Tariq.
that a FBA name?
No, I think it's Aaron. I think it's Aaron. What's going on, St. Michael's?
What?
Oh no, you're racist. Yo, you're
Why
racist
your
cousin
leader
then.
got a
Your
why
racist
your leader
cousin
got
then,
a
St. Michael's.
why your leader got a Arabic name? Why you don't got
Hey,
an
that's how
FBA
he
name like?
identifies himself. Why you identify as your name is Kwame, even though
Um,
your name ain't Kwame?
I'm African.
No,
I'm
you
African,
not.
bro.
Kwame, you sound like the Captain
St.
Planet
Michael's here to
nigga.
kick y'all backs in now.
Who, St. Michael's? That
Yeah,
potato slave
he
ass
tell it
nigga,
like it is.
that
That's
potato
why
ass
y'all
slave
hate.
nigga, that nigga
That's why
kid,
y'all hate.
like
That's
he
why y'all hate the
yo
China because
yo.
they tell you like you guys are the bottom.
Why would I listen to a potato slave? The fuck?
I'm just
That
saying. I'm
nigga's an
just saying how the
indentured
world
servant. Did
perceive
after
y'all.
that, hold on, did after that, he enslaved y'all. He enslaved niggas in Jamaica. Like, that's how I know
He
that's your
enslaved
white
y'all too. He
daddy.
enslaved y'all
That's your
too.
white daddy. No, 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 no. That nigga was struggling to be an indentured servant. That's why they just made him white.
Yeah, but
They
yeah,
were
they
failures
made them. They
too.
made them the slave. They
They
made
were
them the
failures too,
captors.
Kwame. They were failures too. They
They
can't do
started the
shit.
police force with them. They made them the slave catchers.
Them niggas is failures.
The Anglo-Saxon made them the slave catchers.
The
They yeah,
Anglo-Saxon.
till this day. Till this day, the police force is dominated by Irish people. To this
That
day.
slave master can't even catch himself. That is crazy, Kwame. Come on, don't do that to him. Don't give him that much credit. Like you've been saying, all these
Nah, it's true.
Nigerians are
Yeah.
doctors and
They
nurses and
was on
shit.
horses catching y'all
Oh shit,
niggas
give me a
when y'all
second,
got out
Kwame.
of line.
Give me a second.
Yo, that Charlie just be
All right,
lying.
cool.
I
But yeah,
bro, why that Charlie girl just be lying so much?
what do you mean, Charlie? Yo, Charlie Shaw don't lie.
She's it's like you attract liars because you a liar too. So I
What, maybe
see
I'm a
like you
liar?
attract liars. Yeah,
Like
you a
how you
liar
lie and
too.
say y'all invented the electric boogie. You know I'm still gonna. I'm still gonna clip that. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta stop lying.
Y'all lie about oh we built this country. Y'all lie about
Yeah.
being Native Americans. Y'all lie about
No, we say
uh
native to this land, Kwame. You could say
you're not
Native
native to this
American. You could
land.
say,
You're
yeah,
not
you could
native
say
to this
Native
land.
American. Yeah, we are native
Go
to this
take a
land.
DNA test and see if you're native to this
Here we
land.
go with the DNA again. Check your DNA. It's gonna say African. What did yours say, Kwame? It's
Bro,
from Ghana.
if
It's
you
from
had a
Ghana.
kid, if you had a kid that you were sure of, you're gonna take a DNA test.
Kwame, yeah, you.
It,
And there's gonna start.
it,
There's gonna be mandatory DNA tests soon, Kwame. That shit's coming in fact too. So you might have to get
yeah,
DNA tests yourself.
when your FBA brothers get exonerated for crimes when they take DNA analysis, yeah, y'all cheer about that.
Um. Well, if he didn't do it, yeah. If he did do it,
Yeah,
that nigga needs to be in jail. That nigga
That's the
needs to
only
sit
time
on
you niggas
jail.
that think y'all Native American. That's the only time DNA work. Oh, look,
But
The DNA
you're talking
proof
about
got him
lineage
off.
from
Look,
Kwame. You're talking
look.
about lineage from like thousands of years ago. How the fuck you know somebody's from Ghana? Ghana was a
When y'all
colony.
niggas
Again,
got
Kwame,
babies, y'all unsure if you
how
gonna
you
take a
tell
DNA.
somebody how you know somebody's from Ghana and Ghana was a colony with a whole bunch of
When
fucking
when
hold up with a whole
when
bunch
y'all
of
niggas got
tribes.
babies, y'all unsure if y'all gonna take DNA test. Say, look, the baby's not mine. Look, the DNA
Yeah.
test prove it. But when it comes to seeing if you native to this land or see
Well,
if you got
it
African
doesn't tell
DNA,
the whole truth,
oh no, I
Kwame.
don't believe in DNA no
Kwame,
more.
because again, I just asked you, how do you know you're from Ghana and Ghana had a whole bunch of tribes and it was a colony? How would you
You
know?
said you said what,
Ghana was a colony. It wasn't a country. White people
bro?
turned it into a country.
White people turn into who's the
Yeah.
first president of Ghana?
I don't know. I don't know.
Kwame Nkrumah. He's the first president. Brother, don't talk about
Hold
things
on.
you
How
don't
long
know,
ago was
man.
that? How long ago was that?
1956.
My great grandfather is older than that. How the fuck can I be
What
from
does that
Ghana?
mean? Is your grandmother older than the Khan tribe? Is your grandmother older than the Yoruba tribe? Is your grandmother older
But
than the
Kwame, that
House
shit
tribe?
was mixed and mingled, Kwame. You know
Y'all
that.
niggas think it's a
Hold on,
flex.
hold on,
Oh
Kwame.
my
Kwame,
grandmother older
you
than
know, Kwame.
bro.
You think all of that shit was the same, Kwame? That shit, they changed half that shit, Kwame. All of that shit is that shit ain't that shit isn't like, oh yo, they've been doing this shit for 1,000 years. No, they changed a lot of that stuff. A lot of stuff
Why
was put
don't you
in.
niggas that claim y'all Native Americans don't want to take a
Well,
DNA test?
because you can't tell. You gotta tell by senses. You gotta know where you're from by senses.
Well,
Because like Kwame, let me give you an example. Um,
so DNA only work for children and exonerating y'all FBA criminals, but it
But
stopped working when it comes to
Kwame, you act
haplogroups.
like I'm saying that I'm not African. Like I don't have African genetics. Like I said, everybody has African genetics. I've been telling you.
Nah,
It's just
nah.
like yo,
You
you can't.
got you know what separates you from the European that got 1% African ancestry. You know what
He's
separate that?
African. They're African.
No,
As
no, no,
white
no, no,
as
no, they're
white
not.
and
No, they're not.
pale skin as
No, they're not.
Saint Michael
You
is,
know
he's
what
still
separate that?
African.
Your haplogroup is African.
Kwame.
See, the white man haplogroup is R1. That don't develop in Africa.
No, Kwame.
Your
He has
haplogroup
African
though,
blood in him, man.
your
Kwame, he has
autosomal
African
DNA
blood. Are you
and
trying to?
your
Are you? Hold on.
paternal
Are you trying to? Are you? And the
your
thing,
paternal and maternal DNA. You know what the and maternal DNA is? You know what that means?
Google it.
On both sides, you niggas is African.
Kwame. Again,
That mean if look. That mean
here
if
we
they
go.
grab
Watch.
a
He's
if you and a nigga from Nigeria died and they grab DNA from both of y'all, they gonna be like, oh, they both African.
Kwame.
They not gonna see no difference.
There is a difference. There is a difference. My
What's
lineage
gonna
is
be the
different
difference,
from
bro?
that of a
It's gonna
person's.
they gonna say, wait,
My lineage is different than that other guy's lineage. He know,
no, it's
like you,
not just
Kwame,
no, no, it's
Like
not
let
the
me give you an
same.
example. We know you came off the boat, my nigga. We know you came off that boat. You know,
Yeah,
hold up,
but you a native
hold
here
up,
with that hair. You a
no,
native with that
hold up,
hairline.
but,
Nigga got an African hairline talking about he a Native
hold on.
American.
But you're mixed with Kwame. He's mad now. But you mixing with the what was left of the Taino after they got genocide with the Irish, with the
I ain't mixed with
British.
shit. I ain't mixed with none of that.
Kwame.
I ain't
Yes,
mixed with none
y'all
of that
got your
shit.
own culture.
I don't got
That
no
y'all have your
Taino, no
own culture,
Arawak. I
Kwame.
don't got none of
That's
that.
why a lot of Jamaicans is doing the same thing as foundational Black Americans thing. Stop calling me African. I have my own culture. I have my own lineage. I haven't been in Africa in like 500 to 600 years. I know nothing about it. This is what they're saying. Like, yes, some of our stuff is similar, but we have our own culture. This is what Jamaicans are doing. And Jamaicans don't even like Africans. Jamaicans don't even like Africans. And you know I'm telling the truth,
Bro,
Kwame. You know I'm telling the truth. He
as
can't
soon
go.
as as soon as a nigga,
Kwame knows that Jamaicans don't like Africans.
brother, let me ask you a question. Why y'all celebrate as soon as a nigga get exonerated in the court? Look, I told you they be pinning cases on black niggas. I told you. When they do the DNA analysis and the DNA come back, oh no,
But
that's
that's
not
not
his
a
DNA.
surprise to us because you know why?
Look,
But that's not a
I
surprise.
told
That's
you.
not a surprise to us because we're the most exonerated people.
Why y'all niggas dance on the Maury show, Jerry Springer show, where they do DNA tests and
How you
they
know that
find
they're
out
only all black people? Some
what
people come
on the
from New
Maury
York.
show?
Yeah, some come from New York. Some come from California. Some come from Miami.
Nah, it's most of y'all
Yeah,
niggas. It's
no,
most of y'all.
Kwame. You don't know
But
Kwame.
as soon as oh we are Native Americans, so go DNA, do a DNA test and
But why? And the thing
prove to
about
us
it,
you Native here,
why do we?
huh?
But why do we have to entertain you to figure that out?
It's not me. It's
So
just to
why do you
prove
care
it.
then? Why do you care?
Just the same way if a girl come up to you right now, she said,
What?
"Yo,
Why do you care,
Bronze, yeah,
Kwame?
bro." No, let me say it. Just like if a bitch coming to you right now and she say, "Hey, Bronze, this baby's yours,"
Oh no,
you
I'm
gonna be
good at
like, "Nah,
that.
let's take a DNA test."
Yeah, because I don't know.
Right?
Because
You gonna say you gonna
yeah,
say let's take a DNA test, right?
yeah, but with you're comparing lineage to like a baby. Like
Bro.
that's
If a
weird,
girl come up to
Kwame.
you right now,
Why
you
y'all
never
don't
had
got
no
no
dealings with her,
running
and
water?
she say,
Oh
"Yo, this
shit.
baby's
Hey
yours."
yo, she book journal said why y'all don't got no running water. Well, they got water now because they had a hurricane, but they don't got electricity
See,
or
that's
toilet.
see now. If I call you a cotton picker, Carter, you
I
gonna get
don't care.
mad.
That's not me. I'm just saying y'all been doing that shit for years. I said y'all been calling black people cotton pickers for years. I'm just
But
saying, like, yo,
we
y'all.
ain't
This is my
celebrate.
no. But the thing about it, again, you didn't get the contents of that conversation we just had.
Did we celebrate? Well, hold on. Did we celebrate when
Let me
Katrina hit
finish.
New
Let me
Orleans?
finish. Let me finish. You don't know the contents of that conversation we was having. You keep on forgetting You keep on forgetting what the question was. Who started? Who start? Who? Why did it go left? Why did the
It's
solidarity go left? There wasn't no
cause of y'all.
solidarity. No, because
Cause y'all in a
y'all didn't
cult.
want
Y'all in a cult
solidarity.
called FBA.
No, y'all didn't want solidarity with Black
Y'all in a
Americans.
cult called FBA. That's
Kwame,
when it went wrong.
Kwame, y'all didn't want solidarity with Black people. When y'all first got here, y'all didn't want solidarity.
How? We
Y'all
made hip
didn't.
hop for
No,
y'all.
you didn't. What do you mean?
Yes, we did. We made hip hop for y'all.
Bro, y'all couldn't even make dance hall music. Y'all can't even make reggae
Who the
music.
who the father who the father of hip hop?
Are you serious? Are you
I'm
serious?
asking you, who the father of hip hop?
Kwame, is the same question that I told you. There was a
Who
collective group of Black people. We already heard
who
this.
is
We
the
already had
father?
a talk.
Well,
Hold on,
that's
Kwame.
cool. That's cool.
Kwame.
That's cool.
It can't Kwame.
Who's the crown father?
Kwame. No.
A
We're
a a, a,
it's not
a
no, it's
Jamaican
not
called
DJ.
Cool Hurt.
It's not Cool Hurt because we already played the video, Kwame. We can't
Brother,
act
his
like hold
block
up,
is
no, Kwame. We cannot act like we didn't play the video and we see what DJ Cool Hurt said.
yeah. It's no
He said
different,
like what did he
brother.
say? I did he said, yo, I couldn't act Jamaican. I had to
That's
act.
cool. He had to y'all
We're not
forced him
jumping
out of
over.
his culture.
No, we're not jumping over this.
Y'all forced him out of his culture.
He had to act what? But
I
but
guess
no,
I like y'all.
no. We're not doing that. We had to act bl, bl, he had to act black. So it couldn't come from hold up. He couldn't come from DJ Hurt if he had to learn from other boo Go on, I'm helping you out. Boo. Black people. He had to learn from other black people, Kwame. So that means he didn't create it. He contributed, yes, he contributed a lot, but he didn't create anything, Kwame. And you know that. I know it's hard, Kwame, because you're from New York, and niggas in Jamaica think you're a Yankee, and it's all right. But Kwame came from black people,
We came from y'all.
hip hop, everything,
Who's
Kwame.
who's the father?
It's a collective. It was a collective job of a lot of people.
So why no way else is called Hip Hop Avenue? Why his block?
Excuse me,
Why only his block is called Hip Hop Avenue?
because that's where they wanted to put it at.
Oh, so why y'all don't petition to
Let me
put
ask
it
you a
on?
question.
Hold on, why y'all put petition to put it on? Since y'all always say James Brown created hip hop,
Hold
why
on.
don't try?
Who petitioned it? I didn't petition anything.
Yeah, New York did. New York did.
New York is from what?
The
Hold up,
people that
Kwame. Hold
started
up.
it, the
I'm not
people that started it.
Kwame. And again, this is what I got to do to you because you do this a lot. What is New York filled with? And you say it all the time. It is a what? Yeah, 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 yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah, yeah,
made
yeah,
us.
yeah, yeah, yeah. What? It
Yeah,
is
so
a
black.
what?
We run
Yeah,
New
no,
York.
no,
Yeah,
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 I
yeah,
know
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. What is it? It's a
It's for Tether City, man. It's for Tether
okay.
City.
That's why
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah,
there.
yeah,
Let
yeah.
me ask you a question. If Boston
So,
is
like
considered,
I said, Tether's created hip hop. You
hold
agree
on.
with me though?
If if we say Boston is the city of champions, is it the city of champions?
I mean, yeah, it's the city of champions.
Why
You
is it
got
the city
Boston
of
Celtics.
champions?
You got the Boston Celtics over
Black
what 18
man,
championship, 18
and
championships.
11 of them were
Uh,
Bill Russell,
Red,
right there. Bill
Red,
Russell, right there.
Red Sox. I forgot. I think
Red Sox just started winning.
yeah, but they have a lot of championships. You got
They
Red
just started
Sox.
winning, Kwame. They started winning in the
What
2000s.
else? Boston Bruins, right?
Bruins just started winning.
New England Patriots.
Patriots got 7, so we can give it to the Patriots, yes. Or
Yeah, so
8.
that's a city. That's a city of
But what
champions.
about New York?
We just
You
a
got the
Tether City,
Yankees.
brother.
You got the Yankees. Y'all won 25
Yeah,
championships.
yeah, yeah. But we know for being the Tether City. That's what we know for. We know for creating hip
If you
hop.
want to flee somewhere, you can flee to New
We know
York.
for Marcus Garvey. We know for great
That
tethers.
black people had to protect again. Black people were
Nah, y'all
protecting.
called the feds. Y'all called the
No,
feds on him.
no. Black people were protecting Marcus Garvey.
Yeah, one of the greatest leaders in
Hell no, he was the
history.
greatest grifter. That nigga was a grifter. Y'all niggas didn't even like Doc. Y'all didn't even like what's his
Let me
name?
ask you a question. If James Brown created hip hop, why he never did no music with hip hop artists?
He actually did.
Who?
What's my man's name? He did a song with. I gotta think.
You
Well, you
can't
got me
name him.
think. I can't think right now. I'll email
Uh,
it to you. I'll
uh,
email it to you. But he did. Like
why
even
you
like
gotta
even Rick
email it to
James.
me?
Hold on, like Rick James. Rick James did songs with. He did a song with your tether friend,
Who?
Zesty Rhymes, the Zest
Oh,
Monster.
where?
Yeah,
That's
Ghetto.
what's up.
Yes,
That's what's up. So why James Brown never did a song with no hip hop
he
artists?
did. But I just remember Rick James because I'm a Rick James
Name
fan.
a rapper James Brown did a song with.
I gotta look that up. I'll send it. I'll email it to you,
I thought he
Kwame.
started.
I'll
I
email
thought
it
he
to you.
started. I thought he started hip
No,
hop.
he influenced. I said he influenced hip hop. I didn't say he started. I said he influenced. See how
You
you
see the
trying to mix up my
difference?
words, everybody? Pay attention. I said
Nah,
influence.
cause you a liar.
No, I said influence. He influenced hip hop. Yes,
Yo,
absolutely.
Saint Michael's is kicking Charlie Shaw back in right now.
Saint Michael's
Oh
a potato
gosh,
slave that lives in a meth
he kicking
house.
her back in.
That nigga live in a meth house. Like,
Every time y'all try to deny DNA, people just gonna kick y'all backs in, bro. Y'all should just stop that.
but at
You
the
know
end
what
of the
y'all
day,
better
because
off
you gotta look
saying?
at it, Kwame. Those countries wasn't there with those DNAs, Kwame. Those countries is fairly new.
You know what y'all just start
Kwame,
saying?
am I right or wrong? Hold on, am I right or wrong? Aren't those countries fairly new? The names of those countries is fairly new, right?
Yeah, but not the trials. You know what you actually start
But they're
saying
not
though?
saying tribes, Kwame. They're saying countries. Don't lie.
And this goofy in the chat says the break beat he used with James Brown. You big dummy. The break beat is unique to hip hop. That's what made Cool Herc the founder of hip hop. Dummy.
Because he used James Brown's music. Hmm?
The break beat, the merry-go-round technique is unique to hip hop. That's what Cool Herc created. You big dummy.
So he made it a sound that everybody already. That's all he did. That's I say he contributed. He didn't create anything. That's contributing, Kwame.
Oh, Charlie Shaw said she did. Charlie Shaw, what's your DNA results? Did it say you a Native American? Why you don't do a DNA test?
Who me? Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll do it for fun, but I know it's not real. Like if because they said my mother was what was it? They said my mother was from what Nigeria? So was it a little percent of Nigeria? And I'm like, Nigeria was created in 1912, 1913. How the fuck are you Nigerian?
Brother, they talk about the specific tribe that reside in that area. Oh,
No,
you can't be
no,
that slow, bro.
Kwame, we can't do that because those tribes is everywhere. Them
Bro, you
tribes, don't,
graduated high
hold on,
school,
no,
bro.
no, Kwame. Them tribes wasn't just in one place, Kwame.
You graduated high school, bro.
For me, I've been a graduated high school, man. Graduated high
So
school, college.
why you don't know common sense, bro?
No,
How you don't know
Kwame,
common
no, Kwame.
sense?
That's not common sense. They're trying to tell you you're from this country, Kwame. But at the end of the day,
No,
we
they're
haven't.
not,
But Kwame, we haven't been in those countries in fucking centuries.
bro.
How the
African
fuck?
ancestry is more
No,
specific. 23andMe could tell you,
no, it ain't.
where you have
Hold on, let me tell you something.
high
Even
frequency
your
at.
boy Captain Cesario has debunked that shit. He has said that like because there was this dude, and it's funny too. It was this dude. He was
Captain
like,
Cesariak also said
no, listen,
the
listen,
first
listen,
lady
listen,
of
listen, listen,
FBA
listen,
is
listen. You know I fuck
is a
with them both.
tranny.
No, hold on, I fuck with both of them heavy. But listen, the nigga was like, yo, you can't trust the DNA 23andMe. It's always gonna give you a different time. It's always gonna give you something different. The dude took it, said he was Ghana and Nigerian. Then he took it again. It said him he was Benin and Senegal.
Bro, I'm not listening to nobody
Okay, so but you gotta
that
listen
believe he's
to
an Israelite from
but
no Bible, bro.
you gotta listen to 23andMe.
Yeah, before
This
Captain
nigga crazy. So
Cesariak, yeah.
you listen to a white person before you listen to your lineage.
You do know African ancestry is owned by a black man, right? That's owned by a
No,
black
no,
man.
no, no, no. That is
Yes, it
control.
is.
It's controlled by who, Kwame? By
By a black man.
no, it's controlled by white people, Kwame. Don't do that. Don't
This
lie to
guy
me.
is crazy.
That's
This
it's
guy is
controlled by
crazy.
white people. It is. It's cool. I'll have fun if I ever do it. I'll have fun. Like, oh wow, they say I'm from here. Ha ha ha.
Let me
But
ask you a question. When y'all gonna petition to tell Tariq to take down all the Pan Africans in his museum?
why would I want to put this nigga? He could do whatever he wants. Kwame, I'm not the nigga's nephew. Like, goddamn, man. The
I'm
fuck,
just saying, if Pan
Kwame.
Africans is a
If he
failure,
wants to do it, let
why
him
he
do
got
it,
Pan
Kwame.
Africans in his
That shit ain't
museum?
got nothing to do with me. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me, Kwame.
It don't got nothing to do with
No,
you.
Kwame, yo, this is what you gotta
But that's
understand,
your leader,
Kwame.
though.
Kwame, there's no leader, Kwame. You
Yes,
can't
it
be a
is.
leader of a lineage. Can I be the king of Jamaica?
Let me ask you a
Can I
question.
be the king of Jamaica?
No, let me ask you a question.
Okay. So
Let
how's
me
there
ask
a
you a
king? So
question.
how's there a king of a lineage?
Let me ask you a question. You subscribe to the pseudo Israelite thing, right?
Hebrew
Is
Israelite? No,
Jacob
I don't. I love the
is
content. No, I love the content. It's real good, especially the
what
debates.
what the Israelites say about Jacob?
Um, what Jacob? What do you want? What do you want to know? There's a lot
It
of stuff that they
isn't
say about him.
it isn't Jacob the first Israelite?
Mm, yes, because of
Okay.
the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That
Do the
changed his
Israelites
name.
not
That
say
that changed
Abraham
his
is the
name to
father?
Israel.
Wait. Do the Israelites not say Abraham is the father of the Israelites?
I don't know. I can't answer that.
Oh, now you don't know?
I can't answer that. I don't know.
You want me to play? You want me to play GMS videos to Zariak and
Oh
all the
no, don't
other
do
leaders?
GMS, Kwame. Them niggas is crazy. Them niggas is crazy.
You want to hear General Yohana? You want him to tell you that,
If he wants to, yeah.
or you want a white Christian? You want a white small had to tell you that. Which one?
It doesn't matter, Kwame. Get what you're trying to say, Kwame. I'm not
Oh,
getting what you're trying to say.
wait. Okay, let me ask. Do the Hebrew Israelites say the
Because
Israelites are a
you just asked
lineage?
me a question, then you asked a question with a question.
It
What
do
are you
they say
saying?
the Israelites are is a lineage?
It's a bloodline.
Whatever, bloodline,
It's a
lineage, the same
bloodline.
thing, bro. Bloodline and lineage,
Because
the same thing.
You're a Benjaminite.
Cool.
You.
Bet whatever.
You're a Benjaminite. You're from the tribe of Benjamin.
So
Am I right or wrong? Hold on.
it's a
Am I right or
lineage.
wrong? You're from the tribe of Benjamin.
It's a lineage, but yet Jacob is the first Israelite.
Yeah, the bloodline come through him.
Who's the first FBA?
Mm, you can't do that like that because you know why? Because we're no, you can't. Because you know why? You know why? You do? Do you know why? Do you
Oh,
know
we
why?
got him.
You
We
know why?
got him.
You can't do that. You know why?
We got him.
You know, because
We
I said it's a.
got
But the thing about it, Kwame, you're not getting it. Do you know why
We
they call you?
got
Do
him.
you know why they call it Foundation of Black Americans?
Is it a lineage?
No, Kwame, it's a lineage, but that's
Is
a
FBA a
bloodline.
lineage?
But Kwame,
Is it a lineage?
Kwame, let me explain it.
Ah, we got him.
You gotta look at it. You want me to explain or not?
Go ahead, we got him.
So, foundational Black Americans, we're mixed with so many different cultures because we haven't been in Africa for so long. Only thing we know is our ancestors that we know. We're not gonna celebrate just what the Jamaicans do. We're not gonna celebrate some raggedy random African and say, oh yo, that's our brothers and sisters. 9 out of 10, it's probably Africans are our cousins. They're our cousins, a long distance cousins.
Right.
So we're not gonna claim no shit, no African tradition, and there's like thousands of them. Like, let me ask you a question, Kwame. What tradition of Africa you're gonna claim? You can't just claim Pan African. What tradition in Africa you're gonna claim?
I told you a con. Now let me
Okay,
ask you a
well, hold on,
question.
but why are you claiming that? You don't really know. You don't even
Right.
really know that if you're really from that tribe.
Right. Let me ask you
I'm
a
asking,
question.
am I right or wrong about that?
Oh my God.
Kwame,
This nigga don't
Kwame.
want to let me talk.
No, because
God
we
damn.
gotta answer the question that
After I
no,
catch him in
Kwame,
his
I
lie,
no
now
no. I'm
he
telling you,
upset.
no,
Look at you upset.
no.
You
This
upset.
is no. I'm explaining what foundational Black American is. The Hebrew
You got
Israelites,
caught.
I understand what they do. But you're trying to say, oh yeah, you're a Hebrew Israelite. I never said that. Like I did
No,
study it.
I
I
never
did
said
do.
that. You said it's a blood. You said it's a lineage, right?
No, I said it's a bloodline. That's a
What? I'm talking
bloodline.
about FBA. Is FBA a lineage?
It's a lineage. Hebrew
Okay.
Israelites,
Who's
they
the
go by bloodline.
right? Who's the progenitor or who's the first FBA?
Kwame, there was a whole bunch of us. We were mixed in with other cultures, Kwame. This is what I'm
So you don't
explaining to
know who
you.
the first FBA is.
Kwame, we would never know. Who was the first Jamaican? We don't know who the first Jamaican was.
Jamaica is a nationality. It's not a lineage.
So
Nobody's gonna tell you
it
Jamaica is
is
a
a
lineage.
lineage, Kwame.
No,
Jamaican
it's
is a
not.
lineage. It is. It's a
We
lineage
don't
in
share.
culture.
We don't all share the same lineage. You got
Kwame, you know why? That's why it's a lineage. Because y'all have different components. That's what makes it a lineage in your
brother. I'm gonna ask
culture.
you. I'm gonna ask you again. Is Jacob the first Israelite?
Bloodline wise, yes, he is. By bloodline,
Okay.
yes.
According to the Romans, Romulus is the first Roman, right? According to the Romans,
Okay.
in order for you to establish a lineage, you have to tell me who's the
Kwame,
progenitor
not
of the
everybody
lineage.
go by the same rules,
So
Kwame.
you can't tell me who's the first
Kwame,
FBA.
you can't go
So
by the same
by
rules
vir-
with people, Kwame.
brother, by
You can't,
virtue, it
Kwame,
is not a lineage.
You comparing Hebrew Israelites to people who are foundation of
Brother,
America.
Jamaica is a nationality. It's not a lineage. It's a
It
nationality.
is a lineage, Kwame, because
Anybody with common sense would tell you that.
y'all put it this way, y'all are a different ethnicity. Can
Brother,
we agree to that?
You got Chinese Jamaicans, you got Indian
Yeah,
Jamaicans, you got white
yeah,
Jamaicans. We do not share the same
yeah.
lineage, brother.
At the end, yes, y'all do share the
You
same. Oh
said
no. Y'all do share the same
you
lineage.
said
No,
hold on,
Kwame. You do share the same
bro.
lineage.
Bro,
Hold
you
on.
can
So
ask
you telling Let
anybody.
me ask you a question. So you telling
Hold
me
on. You keep
Tyson
cutting me
Bedford?
off. You keep cutting me off.
Tyson Bedford don't share the same lineage with you? And
No,
Tyson Bedford is
no,
half black and
no.
Chinese.
You're confusing nationality with lineage.
Kwame, come on, don't do
You
that.
said
Y'all, it's the
FBA is a
same
lineage,
thing,
so you
Kwame.
gotta tell me who's the progenitor of the
Kwame,
lineage
I
is.
don't have to tell you because Kwame, it's different
Just
cultures. I
like,
already told
hold
you that,
on.
Kwame.
Just like Captain Tazariak or any Israelite is gonna tell you,
Kwame,
Jacob
you
is the
know,
first Israelite. Now you
Kwame,
tell me who's the first FBA,
You cannot compare Israelites to foundational Black Americans, Kwame.
brother.
Because you
Jamaica
know
is
why?
not a
No,
lineage;
because
it's a nationality, brother.
Hebrew Israelites got 12 tribes, Kwame. They got
And
12
they would tell
tribes.
you,
They got 12
and they
tribes.
would
Hold
tell
on,
you, and they would,
no. They have
and
12
they would
tribes.
tell you, Jacob is the first Israelite,
Kwame,
brother.
there's 12 tribes of Israel, right?
And they all descend from
Kwame,
Jacob. And they all descend from
Kwame.
Jacob.
So are they different components or are they the same thing?
They're the same thing because they come from Jacob.
So you're saying you're saying the Chinese Jamaicans, the Indian Jamaicans, the Black Jamaicans are the same thing. That's the
No, they're
same.
not.
Those are
No,
subgroups,
I never
Kwame.
said. It's a.
That's the same thing as the 12 tribe of Israel's, Kwame. That's why I say
No,
you
it's
cannot
not.
use that, Kwame.
No,
You
it's not.
cannot
Because
use
Jamaica is a
that.
nationality. It's not a
No,
lineage.
Kwame. You said I'm using your knowledge, Kwame. Your logic. Sorry, your logic. I am
Can you
using
tell me who the first FBA is?
Kwame. Can you tell me who the first Jamaican is?
No, because
No.
I don't know.
We don't
It's
know,
not. It's not a
Kwame.
lineage. Anybody would tell you that Jamaica is not a lineage.
Kwame. Y'all have your own lineage. You have your own culture.
No, we don't. We don't have our own lineage,
You don't
brother.
have your own. Do we have to watch the
No,
video that we watched
no.
Saturday,
Jamaica
Kwame?
is a nationality.
Kwame, do we have to watch the same video that we watched Saturday, where they were saying
So
that they
stop.
are different? Hold
So
up,
stop lying. Talking about FBA is a lineage.
Kwame, Kwame. Do we gotta watch the same video Saturday? Do we gotta watch the same video
Yo, I
Saturday?
got y'all. I got y'all down.
Kwame, you
Y'all
didn't
can
get me,
never down.
Kwame,
Listen.
Kwame. You didn't get
I
me,
bet. I bet after
Kwame,
today, y'all gonna switch it to oh, it's a
Kwame.
nationality. Y'all gonna
No,
end
it's not
it's
a
a lineage
nationality,
now.
Kwame. It's a lineage, Kwame, because we're mixed, Kwame.
We got him.
Kwame. We're mixed with so
We
many other.
got him.
We're mixed with so many lineages. So you can't do that, Kwame. We could be mixed with white people. We could be mixed with Africans. We could be mixed with natives. There's just so
Yeah, so
many
y'all know
cultures, Kwame. This is why I'm trying to tell
he
you. There's a
got you.
lineage, Kwame. You're just making up stuff, Kwame, just
Yo,
to make
after
yourself sound
today,
like Kwame.
I bet
Kwame.
if I talk to any FBAs from now on, y'all
Kwame.
gonna say it's a
Kwame.
nationality, not a
Kwame.
lineage.
Kwame. That don't make sense, Kwame. Kwame, it doesn't make
How
sense
it don't make sense, yo,
because you're
brother?
comparing Kwame.
By
You compare no,
definition,
no, no, no.
listen. By
You're comparing
definition,
no, no,
to
Kwame. You're
start a
comparing
lineage, you
yo,
have to have a
Kwame,
progenitor.
Kwame, no. You're comparing Hebrew Israelites to foundational Black Americans. You cannot do
Bro,
that,
we
Kwame.
okay, okay.
You
We
cannot
let's
do that, and
exclude.
I've been told you that. I said you
Okay,
can't do
let's
that.
it's. Oh,
That's two
okay.
different
All right,
things,
right, right,
Kwame.
right, right.
You're
Let's
using no,
exclude the hip.
you comparing law. You comparing laws and commandments to lineage,
Right,
Kwame.
right. Let's exclude now. Let's exclude the Hebrew Israelite. Let's talk about Rome. Let's
Kwame,
talk
you're
about
doing it
Rome.
again, Kwame. Don't
Hold
do
on.
that,
Let's talk about
Kwame.
Rome. Let's
No,
talk
Kwame.
about Rome.
Kwame,
Let's
we're
talk
talking
about
about
Rome.
foundational Black Americans, Kwame. You're
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
it
It's not
again,
a lineage. It's not a lineage.
Kwame.
It's not a lineage,
You're
brother.
doing it over because at
By
the end of the day,
definition, it's not a lineage. If you
Kwame,
can't tell me
Kwame,
the first
that's
FBA
your
is not a
definition,
lineage,
Kwame. That's your
it's not my
definition. It
definition.
is, Kwame.
You don't have a progenitor,
Kwame, that's your definition, Kwame. You're just not Kwame.
brother.
You're
It's
just
not a
mad, Kwame.
lineage.
You're
You
just
can, if
mad
you
because
can't tell me
Kwame.
who the progenitor is, it's not a lineage,
Kwame,
brother.
you can't tell me, you cannot tell me who the first Jamaican is. So, like, at the end of the day, it's an
Jamaica is
ethnic,
a nationality, it's not a lineage,
it's
brother.
Kwame. Y'all turned it into a nationality because of lineage and culture. They say it all the time. The Jamaicans say it. Your own people say it.
Let's talk
No,
about
no,
Rome then.
no, no.
Let's talk about let's talk about Rome.
No. Let's stick to what we're talking about,
Let's talk.
Kwame.
Why you want to talk about Rome?
No. Let's finish talking about what we're talking about. I'm not gonna let you keep on jumping. Your own
Okay.
people say that, Kwame. Your own people
What
say
Jamaica
no,
was gonna
no,
tell you
no,
Jamaica
no,
is
no,
is,
no.
is a lineage.
Kwame,
Yo, stop lying.
Kwame, y'all have a lineage. Yo, I'm sorry. You know what? You are right about that. It is a nationality, right? We're gonna say it's a nationality, all right?
Yeah. Yes, it's a
Don't y'all
nationality,
have
brother.
lineage and culture from different from Africa?
We have different. We had different people with different things. You
Okay.
claim that. Hold on. You claim FBA is a lineage. You
Yes.
claim that.
Yes, because we have different
Now, for you to substantiate,
because we
hold,
have different
bro. You keep.
nationalities. We have different
I
nationalities.
let you talk, and I ask my
Go on.
question now.
Go on.
You can ramble all you want after. You claim FBA is a lineage.
Mm-hmm.
In order for you to substantiate a lineage, you have to have a progenitor. So now tell me who's the first FBA.
No, you don't, Kwame. You do not have to, Kwame, at all. And you know that's not true. That's like saying, yo, when Latinos was born.
Look.
No,
They
no, no,
asking
no,
me to
no,
speak about
no,
Rome in the chat. They asked
no,
me, yo,
no,
speak
no,
about
they're
Rome.
not.
Ask any white person, they would tell you Romulus is the first Roman. He's the
Kwame,
progenitor of the
Kwame,
Romans.
Kwame. Rome wasn't even white at one time, so they can't even talk.
Bro, we not
Let's
going to no
firstly be
pseudo.
honest.
We
But
not doing a pseudo.
but
But Rome is black. We not doing that pseudo
Rome was
talk,
black.
bro.
They even got black antiques in there.
Bro, Rome is
Black
never
built
black. We not.
black.
Let's.
Hold on. Don't
Why
forget
you?
Africans. Hold
Let's
on,
get
no,
back
no,
to the
no, no.
lineage. I don't want to talk
Since we
about
want to do this,
pseudoscience, bro. I don't want to talk
Africa
about
built
pseudoscience.
Rome. Africa built Rome.
No, Africa did not build Rome,
Africa
bro.
built Rome.
Stop promoting. Worry about. Stop tethering
Africa
off
built
to what
Rome,
Africans
and
did.
the Romans right
You
now
ain't
are not the
Bro.
same Romans.
You said
Just
you're not
like
African, right?
Spain, just like the UK. Those were built by Africans. Let's personally be honest about it.
After today, y'all gonna have to
Kwame,
start saying y'all nationality
Kwame,
and not a lineage. After
again,
today,
Kwame.
after today, y'all no longer a lineage.
Hey, what's
After
going on,
today,
Del Monte Green Bean? But yo,
after today, y'all no longer a lineage.
Kwame,
Cause if you
Kwame,
can't tell me who the first FBA is, it's not a
Kwame.
lineage,
No, Kwame. Kwame. We don't have to go by your rules, Kwame, because you want to use Hebrew Israelite knowledge, Kwame.
bro.
You're using Hebrew
If you
Israelite,
can't tell me who the progenitor
You're
is,
using Hebrew
it's not a
Israelite,
lineage,
and this is how crazy this nigga is. He's using Hebrew Israelite knowledge to try to get his point across, and he don't even like the Hebrew Israelites.
bro. I just
He says,
Rome
"This
has
is what
nothing to
this
do
nigga
with
said."
Hebrew Israelites.
Everybody, hold up. I'm gonna put you on pause. This nigga said. This nigga said that we know the first Hebrew, we knew the first Jew, and it was Abraham. He's trying to compare that to foundational Black Americans. This nigga is crazy. This is what this nigga is doing. Then he's trying to make himself sound smart. Like, oh, we know the first Jew. Why can't we find the first FBA? Nigga, you sound crazy saying shit like that, Kwame. This is why niggas is leaving. This is why niggas is leaving Pan Africanism. This is why people don't trust Africans. This is why people don't trust Caribbeans, because y'all niggas can't tell the truth. Y'all always this is your culture. You manipulate. You scam. That's all y'all niggas do. You manipulate and you scam, Kwame. You can't even tell the truth, Kwame, at all. I asked you, I was like, can you compare yourself to Tyson Beckford, that is Chinese and Jamaican? You said no. Y'all both do the same culture. Wasn't Tyrese wasn't oh I said Tyrese, Jesus Christ. Didn't you wasn't Tyson Beckford a shower posse? Didn't he have the same culture as a Jamaican? This is what we're talking about, Kwame. You can't do stuff like that because it's stupid, Kwame. You can't lie and use Hebrew Israelite. Are you serious, Kwame? Now go on. Now it's your turn.
That's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, brother. Like I said, in order for you to
No,
establish a
stop using the
lineage,
white man's knowledge. Go on.
hold on.
Don't use the white man's knowledge, Kwame. This
Wait,
is
keep
what you're
talking, keep
doing.
talking, keep talking. I'm gonna interject in a second. Keep talking.
No, go on. Just don't use the white man's knowledge because you say you don't like white people, so you can't use the white man's knowledge. You're going to see that I'm right. Say, Michael, yeah, meth head potato slave, my nigga. You're never right. Oh, go on, Kwame.
Okay, let me speak now. A lineage inherently requires a progenitor who served as the original or earliest ancestor from whom all members of that line of descendant are derived from. Now, you said FBA is a lineage. Can you provide to me who's the progenitor of the FBA? Who is the first FBA?
Didn't I tell you? I
So
know,
you
I know,
can't
I
tell
know,
me.
I know.
I'm
Hold on, Kwame.
listen,
I know. I
listen.
just answered your question.
I'm
Hold
reading,
on, Kwame. I just answered your question, and you're asking me that
brother.
question over and over and over.
Brother,
It doesn't.
I'm
No,
reading the
Kwame,
definition of a lineage.
Kwame,
You said it's a lineage.
Kwame,
That's I
Kwame.
didn't call it a lineage. You said
I
it's a
just
lineage.
answered your question. You can't keep on asking
A
the question over.
lineage inherently requires a
Kwame,
progenitor
Kwame,
who served as the original or earliest ancestor from
Kwame.
whom all members of that line of descendant are derived from. So
So
now,
okay. So where do we
so
derive?
now,
Hold
can
on.
you
Where do we
tell me?
derive from, Kwame?
Hold on,
Where do
can you
black
tell
people?
me the first FBA now?
Kwame, where do? Since you said that, I might have to actually answer a question with a question because I already answered this question.
You ain't answer
I
nothing.
did answer your
Now you
question.
about to
You just
ask me a question.
because you didn't because you don't like the answer I gave you. Just say you don't like the answer I gave you. You gotta bring this question to Tariq. Reaper is exhausted. I'm not really. Hey, what's his name?
Can you answer the question? Can you tell me who's the first FBA,
Kwame, there
please?
is no FBA, just like there's no first Jamaican.
You're
It's still
comparing a
it's a
nationality to a lineage.
Kwame,
I didn't call
Kwame,
Jamaica a lineage. You
Kwame.
said Jamaica's a lineage.
No, Kwame. I'm talking about Black Americans, foundational Black Americans.
Right. Is it
Scratch
a
out the
lineage?
hold on, scratch out the
Is it a
Jamaican.
lineage?
Kwame, scratch out the Jamaicans. We're gonna talk about foundational Black Americans. The reason why it's a lineage because we're mixed with multiple groups of people, Kwame. We're just
Bro,
not
bro,
one.
bro,
Hold on.
bro. You're not proving
Kwame,
it's a
Kwame,
lineage.
Kwame,
You're babbling right now. You're
Kwame,
not
let
proving
me
it's a
talk.
lineage.
Let me talk. We're not just one group of
I let you
people,
talk for two. I
Kwame.
just let you talk for 10 minutes. I didn't
No, you
interrupt
didn't
you.
even let me talk for 10
As
minutes.
soon as I explain what
Kwame,
a lineage is, you interrupt me.
Kwame, then you just asked me a question, right?
You ain't answer it.
Because you're talking over me.
You just said I'm
I
gonna
just
answer your
told you,
question with a question.
I said, Black Americans is more than just one person, more than one descendant of people.
So it's not a lineage.
What are you talking about? Our culture is our lineage. We're talking about our culture, our lineage.
It's not. It's not a
that's
lineage.
Kwame. Our culture is our lineage. What we created, what we developed in
Brother,
America, that's
a lineage by definition need a
Kwame.
progenitor. It's
Let me
not a
put this
lineage.
nigga on pause because he keeps on talking over me. I got yo
We got him.
Kwame, let me talk. Or I'm gonna have to put
Go
you on
ahead.
pause. All right. Our culture, what we created in America is our lineage. Everything we did in America, that's our lineage. That's our culture. All that other stuff in Africa, we don't know nothing about Africa. We don't need to worry about 23andMe about Africa. Why the fuck do we care about Africa? We don't even know nothing about Africa. So why do we care about Africa? Just like the Jamaicans said, just like the Trinidad said, that's just like Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic said. We know nothing about Africa. We only know about our land. Our land where we were created at. Our land where we created everything at. That's us, Kwame. It's not, oh, whoa, who's the first Jamaican? You just babbling on, Kwame. You're just babbling on, Kwame. It just that shit don't make sense, Kwame. You're asking me about Hebrew Israelites? Are you serious, man? How the fuck you asking somebody else about Hebrew Israelites and their lineage and their culture of Hebrew Israelites? That's something different, Kwame.
Brother, if you can't tell me who the progenitor of FBA is, it's not a lineage.
Kwame, no, that's what you think, Kwame. We're talking
No,
about
that's
our no,
that is
Kwame.
the
We're
definition
no,
of a
Kwame,
lineage.
no, Kwame, because then after that, if I ask you the same thing about Jamaica, you wouldn't know.
Jamaica is a nationality, it's not a lineage.
We're talking about your culture, Kwame. Kwame, black is our nationality, okay? We'll say that. But FBA, that's our lineage. This is our lineage, Kwame. Foundational Black
Okay, if it's a
American.
lineage, tell me who the progenitor of the lineage is.
There's a whole bunch of components, Kwame. We created fucking 55,000 fucking components, Kwame. What are you talking about, Kwame? Hold on, let me
Essentially, you
hold on
don't
one
know who the
second. Hold on
first
one second.
FBA
Hold
is.
on one second. Hold on one second. Yada yada yada. I gotta read some of this. Damn, you forgot. I forgot to do my little cash app. Uh, want to know who coming up? Let's see. American Dream. Why the fuck are you worried about our identity? Yeah, Quan. Why you are worried about our identity?
I'm just saying, it's not a lineage.
Kwame,
It's a
why are you
national.
worried about it
You
though?
could say it's a
Kwame,
nationality.
why are
You
you
could say
worried
it's a
about it?
cult. You could say it's a cult, a nationality. You could
Thank
say
you,
anything
FBA
else, but you
Convo. I
can't say
forgot to
it's a
do that.
lineage.
Thank you. I forgot to say like and subscribe. Black is a nationality. Foundation. Black people always say Black American was a nationality.
It's not a nationality,
People
bro.
always that's what. So
Black is a race category,
to who? Black Americans.
bro. Black is a race category. It include different
So
nationalities.
why y'all just started calling yourself Black then?
Huh?
Why did y'all just start calling yourself Black?
No, we didn't.
Y'all used to be like, yo, I'm not Black, I'm
Read the
Jamaican.
Maroon Treaty. It
Oh
clearly
god, here we
states
go with
that
the
they're
maroon. But y'all just
Negroes mean
started
black.
calling. Y'all just started calling yourself Black.
Bro, we've
Even
been calling ourselves black.
even Africans, they was like, yo, we're not Black, I'm Nigerian. We had Iman, the model, saying that, yo, she didn't know she was Black until she got to America.
Is Negro black in Spanish?
I don't know Spanish.
Well, I'm teaching you Spanish today.
Who,
Negro means black in Spanish. They have Negro land in Africa way before America
who
existed,
named it
brother.
there? Who named it that?
The white man, the same person that named you a black American.
Okay, so if there's Negro land in America, I mean in Africa, why do I care?
Yeah, so they was
Why
black.
do I
So they
care
was
though?
calling. You have Al Bilal Al Sudan,
Kwame,
literally
why do I
means the
care
land
if
of the
it's in
black.
Africa?
Can you tell me,
This is what I'm asking. Why do I care if it's in Africa?
brother? You see, you can't explain what a lineage
Kwame, I'm
is. You
asking
don't
you,
know who the
Kwame, I'm
first. You
asking you,
don't know
why
who the
do I
first
care if it's in
FBA is.
Africa, Kwame?
So now you're trying to switch it to a nationality. It's okay,
Kwame, I'm
brother.
asking you,
You're in a
Kwame,
cult. You're in a cult
Kwame, I'm
in the
asking you,
Caribs,
Kwame. I'm asking you, why
brother,
do I care if it's in Africa? Don't change the subject.
brother. You're in a cult, and the
Kwame,
charismatic leader is Tariq
Kwame,
Nasheed, brother.
I asked
You're
you a
in a cult.
question. Kwame, I asked you a
You
question.
can't question. Listen.
Kwame,
You
Kwame,
want to
I
know
asked
how
you a
you in a
question. No,
cult?
no, 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 no. I asked you a
You want to
question.
know how
Why
you in
do
a
I
cult?
care?
You
No,
can't
Kwame,
question
Kwame,
Tariq Nasheed.
Kwame, I asked you a question. Why do I care? I'm not in Africa.
Right. Can you disagree with Tariq Nasheed?
Yeah, absolutely.
What you disagree with Tariq Nasheed on?
Mm, I don't know. I gotta watch some. I gotta watch
Oh,
the.
so you agree with everything Tariq Nasheed says. So you're in a
So
cult.
I
You're
don't
in a
know.
cult.
I gotta see what he. I gotta
You're
see what
in
he
a
likes or
cult. You
dislikes.
can't. The
Let me
charismatic
say this.
leader is Tariq Nasheed.
I think him and Captain Cesario need to get over what they need to get over. Because I go by
So
my
you just so you agree with Captain Cesare.
no,
You agree
no,
that T.S. Giselle is the queen of FBA.
no. You can't be a queen of a lineage.
It's not a lineage.
That is. You
We
can't.
just we just we just
No, no,
substantiate you
no. In the Hebrew terms, we're not a lineage.
in the Hebrew term.
Yeah,
So what about
but
the Romans?
Rome? Why the fuck you talk
Yeah,
about Rome?
Rome is named after Romulus. That is the
Kwame, why are
progenitor
we
of
talking
Rome.
about Europe all the way in Europe, Kwame? We're talking about
Because
America.
because because we talk about lineages.
Kwame, you're talking about Europe, we're talking about America.
Okay? I'm excluding the Hebrew Israelites. Romulus is the
Kwame,
first
now you're
Roman.
bringing up Europe. We're talking about America. We're not
You
talking about
said
Europe.
by Hebrew. No. You just told me by Hebrew Israelite standard.
I don't,
Now I'm
Kwame,
saying.
Kwame, again,
Now
we're
I'm
talking
saying.
about
Now I'm saying. Okay,
Kwame, we're talking about
look, you
foundational black Americans. We're not talking about Rome or Europe.
you
Stay on
said I'm
topic.
using Hebrew. You just said I'm using Hebrew Israelite standard. So now we
No,
gonna
because
exclude.
now you're
Oh,
using Europe. Why aren't you using American terms?
okay. Now we gonna exclude Hebrew Israelites from the conversation. I'm
And
not gonna bring
Rome.
them.
And Rome.
I, forget Rome.
Talk about
Now let's
America.
talk. We could talk. Oh, okay, let's talk about America. As FBA is a lineage, let's read the definition of a lineage. Let me read it real quick. Let me
Kwame, you're
read it for you.
saying the same thing over,
Hold on,
Kwame.
hold on.
Kwame.
We in America, right? So
But
we should
Kwame,
be
you're
we
saying
using
no,
the
but you
English
keep on saying
language.
the same thing over, Kwame. It doesn't make it
I,
right if you keep on
I'm
saying the same
can
thing
I read?
over.
Can I
No, because
read
you
the
already read it,
definition?
Kwame. You already read
Can
it,
I
Kwame.
read the definition
Kwame,
of a lineage?
no, Kwame, because you already read it. You already read it, Kwame. It doesn't make it right if you keep on reading it over, Kwame.
Yo,
It's
from this day forward, I
um,
bet y'all won't use lineage no more.
it is
I
a
bet
lineage,
you.
Kwame. It is a lineage.
Watch what I told this to read the sheet. I bet he switches to a nationality.
No,
I bet you that.
Kwame. It's a lineage,
From this day forward, y'all are not a lineage. Y'all
Kwame.
cannot use lineage no more. Cause you can't if you can't tell me the progenitor or the first FBA, then it's not a lineage, brother. It's just that simple.
Kwame. Are you gonna say what you gotta say?
Yeah. And I'm gonna have a talk with Ron and all the big SBAs, and we go see if they're gonna use lineage after this. Cause from this day forward, every time you talk
Watch
to a
this,
tether,
everybody.
every time now you talk to a tether, all the tethers that's tuned in now, they just gonna say it's not a lineage. They gonna say, can you
All
tell
right,
me
now what's
the
that say,
first
Kwame? Hold up,
FBA?
What's that say?
Now y'all can't use
Kwame,
lineage no
look what
more,
that
brother.
says.
What?
Lineage, lineal descendants from an ancestor, ancestry, or pedigree. So what the fuck would you looking at?
You know what pedigree means, brother?
Kwame, you know what
Do
ancestor
you know
means?
what
Do you know what
do you know what
ancestor means?
pedigree
Hold on,
means?
you know what ancestor means? Don't try to switch it, Kwame. This is why I said, what the fuck are you talking about, Kwame? All that other stuff that you was talking, nigga, what the fuck were you talking? Are you high, nigga?
let,
Nigga, you stepping on this nigga
let,
stepping
let,
on.
let,
Hold
let,
on,
let's
everybody.
read.
In New York, all y'all New York niggas, are y'all stepping on the dope out there? What the fuck was this nigga Kwame talking about? What the fuck were you talking about, Kwame? Where was you reading from?
I see that
No, Kwame, where was you reading from?
let me read again.
Kwame, where
Let
was
me
you?
read again. Let me read again.
No. We want to know
Let
where
me
was
read again. Can I read?
Where was you reading from, Kwame?
Let me read again.
No, Kwame, tell us where was you reading from?
I'm reading from the source.
What
From
source?
Grok. I'm reading from Grok and
Oh
Google at the
my
same
God.
time.
Kwame,
Now let's now let's
no. This is a simple definition right here, Kwame,
what definition, brother?
of a lineage.
A lineage need a progenitor. Let me read it. Can I read it? Can I read it? Can I read? Why
Kwame.
you want me to read? Bro, I let you talk for 20 minutes. I didn't say nothing.
Kwame, what the fuck were you talking about,
Let me
Kwame?
read for two. I just
Kwame,
need
no more
1
reading,
minute.
Kwame, because we don't know where
No,
you're
no, I
reading
need
from,
six.
Kwame.
No, I need
We,
six. Let me get 60
Kwame,
seconds.
tell your sources, Kwame.
I just said Gronk and ChatGPT. Now let me read. One
Kwame,
second.
this is a
One
regular
second.
definition right here,
Does
Kwame. This is a
does a
no, Kwame.
lineage
Kwame,
does
let's
a lineage need a progenitor?
Kwame.
Yes, by
No, no,
definition,
no,
a
Kwame.
lineage requires.
Kwame,
You know what
Kwame,
requires mean?
Kwame. We're not trying to hear all that
Requires
other
a
shit. All that shit
progenitor.
is mumbo jumbo, Kwame. This is just a simple definition. I let you talk. I let you talk, and you was just talking crazy. You talk about Hebrew Israelites. You talking about fucking Rome, nigga. What? Are you high right now, Kwame? That's what I gotta ask you. Are you high, nigga? Nigga, are you high, Kwame? I'm asking you a question. If you're high, go in the refrigerator and drink some milk. Go drink some milk right now, Kwame, because you're high right now. I hear your jaw locking, nigga.
Oh man.
Kwame, this is a
Man
lineage
oh
right here. This
man.
is a simple definition, Kwame.
Man oh man.
Kwame, you're talking about projectors and all this other stuff, Kwame. Nigga, stop doing dope, Kwame. Nigga, you're gonna turn into a Harold, Kwame. You know who Harold is?
Man oh man.
Kwame, you know who Harold is?
This is what coach do to
Kwame,
people
this
brains.
is a
This is
simple
what the coach
definition. Hold on,
this is what
everybody.
coach do to
Let
people
me
brains.
enlarge
This what your
Kwame.
brain look like on a coat.
Kwame. This is a simple definition of a lineage. What does that say, Kwame?
Oh man.
Kwame, you was talking about projectors and how shit. Kwame, this is a simple definition. The dictionary, a dictionary, Kwame, tells you what a lineage is. What the fuck was you smoking, Kwame? You bet, nigga, Kwame.
Oh
Yo,
man.
Kwame, don't do that again, Kwame. You can't be
I,
lying
I
like
I think I
Kwame.
think I think I'm done for the day. I
Yeah,
think I
Kwame.
proved
Hey,
my
Kwame,
point,
and a cash app,
and I
cause
think and I
Kwame,
think
a cash app.
huh?
Cash App, man. That shit was crazy, Kwame. You
Oh
did a
yeah, yeah, I
whole
got you. I got you.
Kwame.
I got you.
That lineage. Read the dictionary next time.
Yeah, yeah, I read it. I read it. I read it. I read it.
Did it say this on the
Read,
screen?
read it.
Did it say this
Read
on
it.
the screen? It said just
No, 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 no. You need a progenitor for a
no,
lineage.
no, Kwame. We're talking about this is just a regular
You're
simple
you're in a cult. You're in a cult, brother. You're in a cult.
Kwame. All that shit you was talking about Hebrew Israelites.
You you got a charismatic leader. You're in a
Kwame,
cult, brother.
Kwame,
You're not a part of a lineage.
Kwame. You
You're
was
part
talking
of a cult.
Kwame. You was talking about Hebrew Israelites. You was talking about Rome. You was talking about everything else, Kwame, but you wasn't talking about lineage. This is what a
Right.
lineage is, Kwame. It says it right here.
Ron, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'm gonna call back in about 30 minutes. So
Oh no,
start your show
I'm
up.
gonna be, I gotta stop this video. But Kwame, you can't do that, Kwame. You can't be out here lying like that, Kwame.
Right, right, right. But Ron, now you know that your so-called
Kwame,
lineage need a
you can't be out
progenitor.
here
I
lying,
proved my point
Kwame.
for the day.
Kwame, you cannot be out here lying like that, Kwame.
Now from now on,
Kwame, them niggas is calling
you
you
guys are
liars in
never gonna
they're
call
calling you
you.
liars in the chat, Kwame. They're
You
calling
can't
you
call
a
yourself
liar,
a part of
Kwame.
a lineage no
I've been
more.
saying the same thing over and over and over and over, and we had to look it up. I really had to look it up. I was like,
Bros,
Kwame,
have a
let me
nice
just look
day.
at and to think about it. Hold on. See, everybody, sometimes you just have to look it up yourself, man. And this is what I did. Instead of just arguing, I was like, yo, let me just look it up. And it's telling him, then he's talking about projectors and Hebrew Israelites and Rome. And I'm talking about that's a bloodline. And he's like, no, 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 it's the same thing as the lineage. No, nigga, you're just confusing yourself. Now we got the meth head St. Michael's talking about mindset of a woman. Like, yo, Kwame, you can't be out here lying like that. We looked this up and just ended the whole conversation and you just ran. You know, we can't lie like this. And I'm going to say this to the audience. For now on, I'm gonna start looking up stuff on y'all. I'm not gonna just start believing you and arguing with y'all. I'm gonna look this stuff up and I'm gonna say, yo, here it is. We can't be talking about projectors and stars and moons and commit and shit like that. We can't do this no more. It's just too much, you know? Cause look, we spend 2 hours talking about nothing. Let's start the first video and we're gonna do this.
FBA is.
We are not the ones that wanted to separate ourselves from being African.
Because Africans, when they look at Black Americans, they look at us as like we live in a rich country and we just bunch of lazy.
What was it? FBA versus
Oh,
African
yeah.
American. I spoke to my man Jamil. Did he send me something, man? He's supposed to, man. I had a very deep, enlightening conversation with Brother Jamil yesterday, man. Hold on. Did he? He looked at me. Oh, well. I had about 35 minutes conversation with my brother Jamil. He was married to an African sister for like roughly 10 years. They divorced. Now he got 2 wives.
Damn.
And, he said the rent for one, I think over Gambia somewhere, $75 a month.
Shout out to the live chat.
Word.
And yeah, living large in the charge, my brother. Living large in the charge. Shout out to Jamil. But he was breaking down. He found the middle ground. His whole thing was he hates separation. You get what I'm saying? But he also seen the need of how blacks cannot disconnect themselves from Africa, right? And the relationship of Africa. But he also seen the importance of why there's FBA now. And he's seen how, he was empathizing for both sides of it, if you will. But he had strong arguments for both sides, although he tilts onto the side of, African black unity. Of course, yeah, he had 2 African wives. I won't want to make my wives mad. But I'm saying all this.
St. Michael's is.
Who wants to go first?
Well, I guess we should start by defining what do you guys think FBA is, and what is what defines that?
Well, first, go ahead.
You can go ahead, Skills. You can go ahead.
Oh no, I wasn't going to define it. I just wanted to say before we get into it, we are not the ones that wanted to separate ourselves from being African. You feel me? Like, I feel like the way that, not that we are presenting it here, but the way that it's being presented on a larger scale is that Black people are trying to separate themselves from Africans. We have never done that. We didn't want to do that. You feel me? But I feel like a lot of Africans look at African Americans, or whatever term you want to use, look at FBA as if, you feel me, like we are Black, but we not them. We don't have their customs. They look at us. A lot of them look at us through a European gaze, bro. And I just think that.
You hear that? He said a lot of Africans look at. Hold on 1 second. I'm both very feminine. How are you? I'll say this. What he said is very important.
I feel like the way that, not that we are presenting it here, but the way that it's being presented on a larger scale is that Black people are trying to separate themselves from Africans. We have never done that. We didn't want to do that. You feel me? But
that's the part right there. He said Black Americans never wanted to separate from Africans. But you got to understand, a lot of Africans and Caribbeans forced our hands to separate. We have never wanted to separate. We always wanted solidarity. We always wanted to know about African culture and stuff like that. Most of us as Black Americans, we always wanted to know about African culture, but Africa never accepted Black Americans. And this is the part right here that I like.
I feel like a lot of Africans look at African Americans, or whatever term you want to use, look at FBA as if, you feel me, like we are Black, but we not them. We don't have their customs. They look at us. A lot of them look at us through a European gaze, bro. And I just think that we didn't cause that division. We were on the tip, like we want to go back to Africa on our Marcus Garvey. You feel me? On our
St. Michael's, do you got Bigfoot as a As a display? Nigga, you weird.
We're gonna wear that shit because we're gonna change our names to African names. We're not the ones who wanted or proliferated that separation. You know what I mean?
Do you think it's all of them though?
I don't think it's all of them, but I think it's quite a few. And with the ones that is quite a few, it's the ones where their countries, historically speaking, didn't really look at Europeans as, you feel me? A lot of them looked at them as like business partners and shit like that, as opposed to people coming in to infiltrate, dominate, and take over land and force. You feel me? Like they have a different history and relationship with Europeans than we do. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna let you build, King. I'll definitely respond later on.
Real second.
Oh shit.
That was a very strong introduction to skills. Let you know.
So that's the part that I was like, yeah, this is a question I asked Kwame. What happened? Why did shit go left? If we fought for you to come into this country, what happened? Kwame wanted to act like he didn't know. And like I said, they had a disdain for Black Americans. They didn't want to fit in with our culture. They wanted to do their own thing. They wanted to be on the side of the white man, just like the Caribbeans. They wanted, and the thing about it, till this day, we still do support the West Indian people. We might, some of us might have stepped back a little bit, but some of the niggas we do support. And that's out of default.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, I understand, like, I guess from my perspective, I see where both terms or why these lineages kind of like evolved, like in the purpose of them. But like one thing that like occurs to me that just stands out is like I feel like a lot on both sides there is hurt, misinformation, stereotypes that I think are really divisive, and I don't think that it's like I just don't see it as the best approach to like the point. Oh, they're not us. I mean, it's like a form of gatekeeping that I don't think is like particularly necessary. Like, and I think it's better to like we can honor like.
Let me ask y'all a question. Gatekeeping, is it a bad thing? This is what I want y'all to answer today. Is it a bad thing that we're gatekeeping our culture? The things we do, the things we created, the things that we invent, the things we had hands in? What's the thing about him, Todd? I get what he's saying. It's kind of divisive to them, but when was it divisive when people win awards and want to thank Africa? Ain't that kind of divisive? Isn't it divisive when you just have a West Indian festival instead of a Black Diaspora festival? Isn't that divisive? So now the question is, are we picking and choosing? And my concern is, why isn't all of this stuff that they're saying down the line? Why isn't it? It's just a straight line. Like, okay, this is wrong. This is wrong. We need to do this together. We need to do that together. We always talk about solidarity, but at the end of the day, it's only, as I say with Pan Africans, it's one sided. It always has been one sided. It always has been one sided. And this is why I never really fuck with Pan Africans. Well, after like 7, 8 years ago, I was like, yo, this shit ain't working. They're telling me to drop everything and move to fucking Africa and help these niggas build in Africa because they got resources, but they're not telling you that we might have to go to war to fight for their resources. These niggas don't got resources like, oh, yo, here's the resources. How we gonna come together? No, it's just, you go, and I'm gonna say this. If you go to Africa just for the resources, A, you're not going to get none of the resources because you're going to have citizenship. B, They don't control the resources. The Europeans control the resources. There's very few Africans that control the resources and they keep that to themselves. This is why they're rich. This is why they're billionaires. They just got workers.
Both identities can be honored without collapsing or without erasing each other. Like our memory has been formed, and from slavery, Jim Crow, redlining, generational survival, and their memory has been formed from their homelands and languages and cultural, and we both have different ways of knowing and understanding each other, and we are, from my point of view, we're all subject to the same disease, which is racism. And I think like colonialism, racism has miseducated a lot of us, and divided a lot of us. And I mean, you look at like some of the, like, I mean, just theories, like just look at all of the theories, like even like before slavery and after slavery. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of like the Hermetic curse or polygenesis or climate
The
theory.
Hermetic hypothesis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hypersexuality theory and all of these different things that have been used to justify the subjugation and exploitation of blacks across the continent. And so I think it takes a form, like like we should be trying to build bridges, like not so much like like we should be building bridges to bridge that.
But we try the thing about that too, and this is what concerns me. Personally, this is concerns me. We're gonna watch half this video. We're not gonna watch all. This is what concerns me is that they want to build bridges. They want to build a bridge now after all these years they've been in this country. They should have been building them bridges years ago. Like, why does it have to take you for being in here, being in America for 50 years to build a bridge? 50, 60 years. Now you want to build a bridge because because you're in this situation right now. Like, and I know, I'm going to be personally honest, I know a lot of these people are getting sent back. I know a lot of these people are being sent back. I know a lot of people are calling out because ICE is around Massachusetts. ICE is packing niggas out. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna put it this way: I think they're gonna call the National Guard to help ICE. A lot of them. And I'm gonna say this: if y'all don't have no IDs or no birth certificate, and I'm gonna tell y'all this: as foundational Black Americans, carry around your birth certificate for right now, just to carry that shit around and let them know, like, yo, I'm a citizen. These other people, it's a wrap. They're out of here because at the end of the day, their own people ain't helping them. Their own people ain't their own people ain't sacrificing what they're trying to stay in this country for. So why should we help? Yeah, they out of here. They're out of here a lot because yeah, they're out of here because it's. I'm gonna say it shouldn't have to take this long. It shouldn't have to take this long for us to build with y'all. We should have been building with y'all, but at the end of the day, we tried. When y'all got on, y'all didn't know us no more. We were everything in the book except a child of God. Now y'all doing the same thing as white America. Y'all trying to prove to us that we should be with pan-africanism. Like, I'm gonna be personally honest, y'all trying to force feed us pan-africanism. Like, and people are telling them we don't give a fuck about Africa. We don't give a fuck about Africa. And at the end of the day, if you care about Africa that much, you go and build that country. FBA is not a lineage. It's a cold church is de facto. Kwame, you're a liar. You're a liar. And the thing I did, I argued with you instead of just pulling out facts. You can't tell me to put Kwame. You don't even know what a lineage is. Kwame, you didn't even know what a lineage was. And that's the sad part because at the end of the day, Kwame, let me ask you a question. If you don't like black Americans, build a put build a Pan African channel and I'll come on your channel. And I'll listen to your channel. Go home, Roger. Niggas is telling you to go home. But yeah, it's just the Pan Africans don't work. The Pan African movement doesn't work for us. Like this guy is talking about building a gap, trying to build a relationship with Black Americans, but we have people like Kwame. From this day on, y'all won't use lineage. We are a lineage because we're different. We have different ethnicities. We have different nationalities. You know, that's why certain people go by Solani. Some people go by Ados, a descendant of slavery, and that's an organization, you know. But yeah, all that projector stuff trying to sound smart, Kwame, it's bad, man. I just looked up the definition and it told you it's ancestry, descendants. Kwame, come on, we can't do that. We can't be out here lying.
Divide because I think politically, not politically, strategically, it's not good.
Oh shit!
Like what happens here in America affects what happens overseas, and what happens in overseas affects what happens here. And it's not good from my point of view to isolate yourself, to say, to gatekeep and say, oh no, y'all not one of us or this. And I know it's hurt. Like I'd have heard on both sides. Like when I was in school, I don't know if you guys heard this, but like when I was in school, we would tease African kids about, you know, being African booty scratches and stuff like that. And that can internalize like yeah, that's our culture cracking on each other, but because it's not their culture, because they come from a different form, that could be seen as like, you know, malicious. You know what I mean? And the same thing, there's things that they have internalized about us through their colonial education. Right. And I don't, you know.
I'm gonna let you finish, and I agree with you. Like I've definitely heard that term before, and I feel like that's a crash term. You feel me? But also they have words for us too. They got words like a cotta. There's other types of words that refer to us too. You feel me? But I do think that when it comes to the separation happens younger, as far as with the cracking on that, that's part of that's over here. But do you agree that that separation more so is one-sided? Most of us. Oh, my bad, bro. Go on. What?
Yeah, I don't want to say it's. I don't think it's one side because I've seen Africans, right, who like I don't want to reduce everybody down to just like, you know, like use broad brushstrokes to paint a whole a continent of people. Like I've met Africans who are very, you know, aware and very literate. But then you also have ones that are highly you know, just divisive in their language. I think the Africans that do come over here, right, tend to be some of the privileged, the more educated ones, right? And with that comes like a level of classism and elitism that and also like again, like going back to what I was saying, all of that, the colonial education has, you know, internalized in many people, Black and Africans, that to hate each other, to divide each other. And I just I don't know.
So what would you say about this?
But the thing about that is, and like I said, Africans don't even like Africans. Africans don't even like Africans, and this is where I think Kwame, he's trying to bring black people into a burning building. Pan-African movement is a burning building right now. Like look who they calling up. They calling up Professor Smalls. Dr. Umar is jumping back in there, and people's telling him, it's like, yo, we're not that African that you think we are. You're not gonna make us a generic African. All these people who are in these countries right now, they don't consider themselves that country. They consider themselves that tribe. Like I'm gonna be personally honest. Say if you go to Africa, where are you gonna work at? Can you work in a hospital in Africa? Is it is there other jobs? Are there employments in Africa? Or is Africans struggling? This is why they're coming up into America. This is why they're doing what they have to do to come into this country. They're having babies by just random niggas just to stay in this country. This is telling us something. This is why we have people like Kwame. This is why we have people like American Dream. Like, yes, we need these type of people to figure out, like, yo, these people right here, this is what they're doing. This is why they hate us. This is why they have to have these conversations, these uncivil conversations. Like, now the real question is, who is really working for the white supremacists? We just don't want to be involved. We just want to be to self and try to empower our own communities and our own people. And they took that as an offense. What is that telling y'all? They took empowering our offense, our empowering our people offensive. They took it offensive. So if they take this offensively, who else took that the same way? Last person I know who took that offensively was Edward E. Hoover. Edgar Hoover, the guy who started the FBI. This is why I always tell people all the time, who is the real enemy? This is why you're supposed to know your enemy. This is why you're supposed to know that Pan-African is never was meant to help Black Americans. Was never supposed to put us on another stepping stool. Black Americans been doing Pan-Africanism since the 60s. And if you notice, we've been feeling ever since the 60s. We've been having problems since the 60s. It created more division than ever since the 60s. Now we got to figure out who is what. And yes, we can still do these shows. Yes, by all means, it's great. But at the end of the day, certain things shouldn't deal with immigrants, shouldn't deal with Pan-Africanisms, shouldn't deal with Democrats, shouldn't deal with liberals, shouldn't deal with conservatives, because at the end of the day, they don't have our best interests. Let's be personally honest. You think Pan-African has our best interests? Like, personally, let's be honest. Pan-Africans never had our best interests. They always had a problem with us. They always telling us, oh, yo, you didn't give enough money. Counting our pockets like the fucking pastors. That shit is crazy. Then when we ask them, yo, what do we get when we go to Africa? We get a connection to the fucking land. Are you fucking serious? Is this what we doing now? We get a connection to the fucking motherland? Get the fuck out of here. I got a connection to my land right here. And we eating great over here.
Family, true story. This was either last night or 2 nights ago.
Okay.
Somebody that's very close to me, I'm not gonna get into it, you feel me? But long story short, this is Nigerian Earth that I talked to. You feel me?
Okay.
And she was born here, but her people weren't. You feel me? And she was like, yeah, like you would be a suitable suitor, like you work IT, like all this other shit, like that's great, that's great. But to my people, it would be way better or much better to them if you were Nigerian. If we all the same, why does it matter if I'm not Nigerian? And due to colonialism, I don't know if I'm Nigerian or not.
Yeah. Do you think it had to do something with the bloodline or whatever?
That's, I don't know.
But I'm saying though,
that's just ignorant though. Like I don't even think that person like
but that shit
point of
happens.
view. Yeah, I encountered the same.
That's a very real thing. That
yeah,
shit
but
happens,
that's like a form of tribalism. I don't think that's like a.
That's what it is. And here's the thing: they don't know. All right,
at FBAs, I think that could go for anybody in the rest of the continent of Africa.
But family, but here's what I'm saying. My people got kidnapped. That's true. That's true facts. That's true facts, Lord. But I'm saying my people were kidnapped and brought over here. You feel me?
Right.
First and foremost, they was brought to Jamaica, but still, a lot of Jamaicans have West African heritage. You feel me? But because of the fact that her people got colonized and mine got kidnapped, I don't know what tribe I'm from. I can very much could be Nigerian, but I'm not going to know that.
Right.
You feel me? So, but it's like if we all black, which we are all black, and most black people that I know are all of the mindset that we are all black. I've never seen a black person or a black family say that person would be a great addition to our family and is the right person for you. They would be much better if they was fully black. How am I not fully black? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, if I know we're going down a rabbit hole. If you're judging by, if you're judging by DNA, and I know that, okay, I know I'm stretching it. Like they can't look inside your damn DNA and say, oh, you 2% Russian and 3%, 25% Nigerian. I know they can't do that. You get what I'm saying? But how they look at it, and I'm just assuming how they look at it, tribal pride. I'm not saying it's right, but they looking at it like we prefer you to marry a Nigerian man, keep the bloodline going. It's almost like, and I want to liken us to animals or dogs, but it's like if you ever been around people who train pit bulls or breed pit bulls or Rottweilers, right? They're only going to breed with a certain breed because and they don't want to go outside that breed unless that breed outside is going to make that breed stronger. You get what I'm saying? So I don't think it's more like singling you out, like, oh, you African American.
I'm not taking it personal like it's something against me, but I'm just saying I've never heard a black person, if they brought an African person home, it wasn't like the other black people in their family was like, oh, they not black enough, or I wish you had an American black woman instead of an African.
So I'm gonna say this. That is common in African culture. I don't know as much as Caribbean culture, but it's popular in African culture where they only want their tribe or a white man or a white woman. It has always been like that. They think their culture will be stronger and they'll be accepted more if they were a white man, if they had white genetics. This is where I always say I had a problem with Africans at. And like, if that's your preference, that's your preference. But what concerns me about Africans when they do this is because they don't like Black Americans, or they don't like a certain type of culture, or they don't like certain type of people because they think less of them. You know, I experienced that with a Congolese woman. Her sister, her mother, I think her mother and father passed away, so her sister was raising her, and the Congolese sister told her daughter, no, didn't tell me. She won't say two words to me. She told her sister that she did not want her fucking with me because I was a Black American. She said, you can mess with people from our tribe or a white man. That's what she said. And I was like, yo, I know I'm not marrying this girl. And at the time, I was with her for like 2, 3 years, and it was difficult. Everything was money. Everything was it was a superficial relationship. That was the first superficial relationship I ever went with. And I'm gonna say this. This is why I cheated so much on her. I cheated a lot on her, and I ain't ever gonna lie, I did. You know. Let's see. Hold on. Kwame, you read the comments. Read the com- Read the comments for your answers. Yo, um, Charlie, I'm gonna say this. Kwame, we gotta look at it like this. Kwame, Kwame and Pan Africanism, they hate black empowerment. The FBI always hated black empowerment. They always felt, and I'm gonna say this: a lot of Caribbeans and Africans always say, "Yo, I can't be less than a black American," because they always look at us as less. We always was less about them, They always thought less about us. So this is why they try to talk to us any type of way. And you put Kwame with a white man, Kwame wouldn't do that. I have never seen Kwame do that. Kwame talk crazy on my show, but we know Kwame, he ain't gonna do that. Kwame only got respect for his Pan Africanism, and whoever he gets paid by.
Black woman. I feel like we have an innate understanding that we are all black.
A challenge. I actually wanted to see that challenge. Kwame didn't make no sense. It's just with Kwame, he just goes to multiple things. I don't know if Kwame's on drugs or he has ADHD. So at the end of the day, I'm trying to keep up with what he was trying to say. And that's why I was trying to say, Kwame, stay on topic. Stay on topic. Kwame don't like to stay on topic. And you know what? Dorsey has told me that. He's like, Kwame don't stay on topic. He said, don't let him through. That's why I was like, Kwame, I already answered your question. What Kwame kept on doing is asking the same question. What's going on, Shorty Mac? Shorty McGriff. I said Shorty Mac. That's my cousin. What's going on, Shorty McGriff? Nothing. I'm chilling. But yeah, it's just with Kwame. He's not gonna get through it, and it's just because Kwame lies a lot. Kwame lies a lot, then he tried to say other people lie. I just tell Kwame, you can't do that. I was like, if you're gonna be a Pan African and if you want to bring your people together, like Africans and Caribbeans, by all means do that. But you're not gonna do that by lying. You can't just keep on lying out here saying that, oh yo, Caribbeans built this, Africans built that. Caribbeans didn't really help with anything because there wasn't a collective group of Caribbean people. When the Renaissance was going, there wasn't a lot of them. People was making it seem like there was like 20, 30,000 of them. It was less than probably 5,000 or 3,000. It wasn't a lot of people. It wasn't a lot of Caribbeans. I know you want to have Caribbean pride, but if you're gonna have Caribbean pride, tell the truth about your people. Embrace the great things of your people. And this is what's the problem with other people is that people don't want us to embrace Black Americans. They don't want us to embrace our ancestors. They have a problem with that. I know Kwame has a problem with me embracing my ancestors, embracing the people who actually sacrificed for me. Africans didn't sacrifice for me. Hold on. Oh man, who's this? Give me a second, everyone. We got a call.
From FBA Combo.
Yo.
Well, show, what up, though?
What's going on?
Man, I was watching the show, man. It was a beautiful so far.
Yeah. But I want to say there was a good debate. It was a good debate, but I think Kwame needs to stay on topic and tell the truth.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Go on.
Yeah, all I was saying about Kwame, why he come here, right?
Yeah, I know, to disrupt.
Nope. He just come to learn. Okay. So what he got away with? What did he get away with? Who was the first FDA? So
You can't do that.
mark my word. Mark my words. He gonna run up on that with Tariq. He might try that shit on Ryan first, but everything he doing with y'all, you and Ryan, that's all practice so he can go to Tariq and have another talking point, which don't matter because it's garbage.
Yeah, it doesn't work because he's mad, and I was wrong around here. I was saying his Jamaica's is a lineage. Technically, it is a nationality, but it's a whole bunch of nationalities. It's Indians, it's Africans, it's Irish, British, even Spaniards. You know, that's where I fucked up at. But at the end of the day, they do have a lineage. This is why Jamaicans are doing the same thing that we're doing. He don't want to admit it, but Jamaicans are doing it. They're pushing away from Africans. Jamaicans are starting.
I seen it myself.
Oh yeah.
I seen it myself. Like I was telling you about that show that I want you to check out. It's called Afro Doomis. Like, Africa and Doomis. This man right here got a show, and he be running with, Get Out of the Truth. I know you know about that. But Kwame been over there hanging with them. And so the first time I seen them over there, guess what happened? They all was getting into it. They don't like each other. Africans and Jamaicans don't get along. I've seen it for myself.
Yeah.
So every time they start talking about some, all this or whatever, I'm like, y'all don't even get along with the Africans. That's real talk. I've seen it for myself.
They don't.
Listen, this Kwame dude, man, look, like I said, man, it's really not, it's a non-factor. It's like a nobody, you know what I'm saying? Don't really worry about him, but I just want you to know the reason he come over here, because he really want to get
Shorty McGriff said the same thing. He said he got kicked off yesterday.
He got kicked off the Afro Doomis show? I didn't even see the Afro Doomis show yesterday, but they don't even get along, bro. Flat out, man. That's real talk right there. Bring that shit up next time you talk to Kwame. Be like, we got to talk out here. You already lied and said that you was rich. Because if you came from a rich-ass country, why the hell is you over here, for one? And for two, you know damn well the Africans and the Jamaicans don't get along. I got proof.
Oh, yeah. They don't. Man, give me a second. I'm going to show y'all something. You can stay on the phone, too.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. I see Kwame had a lot of time up there just spitting his bush meat babble. And I also want to say thank you, Rosa, because this is the only place he can go.
Yeah. The thing
about he can't go nowhere.
I don't want to kick nobody off and stuff. And the reason why
I don't want you to kick him off. I just wanted to let you know that this is the only place he can go. He can't go to Ron.
Oh shit.
He go to Ron, he go get cooked. He go to Tyreek, he go get cooked. The only place that's safe for him is American Dream punk ass channel, which I don't watch. The reason I stopped watching you, American Dream, because you didn't want to have no motherfucking conversation with me. You just wanted to block me. So if you wanted to block me, I guess you don't want me to be there. So they go one less view, bitch. You stupid motherfucker. One less view. My man ain't even over there. Kwame, you know what I'm saying? He understands this shit. I like Kwame, you know what I'm saying? Because Kwame, stop lying. There's plenty of Pan-African places. Stop projecting. Plenty of Pan-African stations that talk about FBAs every day.
Watch this video right here. I'm sorry to cut you off right here.
Go ahead. I was cooking.
That's the history. You sold us. I am a Jamaican, not an African. We were here with the Canadians. You guys fuck it up with witchcraft, voodoo, black magic. We believe in Jesus Christ, not Dark Ages. We are Jamaicans, not Africans. I'm not illegal. I have my status. But I'm going to put this side off. And what? I can speak.
Please, brother. Salam.
Stop doing it.
This is don't.
Yo. I'm not lying. This is what I'm telling y'all. Yo. This is what, the guy said, get the fuck out of Canada. He said, you fucking up with your witchcraft. And you're scamming. This is what they want us to subscribe to. This is what they want to. Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
Man, I didn't get a chance to see the video. I'm on the phone, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it was pretty damaging to their credibility.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you something. There are similar things that Africans and Jamaicans have. Yes, I can admit that. But they have a whole subculture. They have a evolved culture. Jamaicans have evolved. They have evolved into a different ethnicity or national ethnicity. I'm sorry, because they're mixed in with so many other nationalities. So what does that
Oh
say?
man.
And I brought up Tyson Bedford. Tyson Bedford is a
Right.
Chinese Jamaican.
Okay. You Chinese?
Yeah.
Who? Huh? What?
Tyson
I
Bedford
didn't know
Chinese.
that. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. That's wild.
He used to
Yeah,
call his
man, I ain't
grandmother
worried about
Yashara.
that.
Oh no.
I ain't worried about. I'm just saying. I'm no. What I'm saying is, I ain't really worried about they hate for us. You know what I'm saying? Because we already won. When I tell you the FBA's already won the diaspora war without delineation, it's already done.
Yeah.
They mad about delineation. That delineation is tearing them up.
Yeah.
They the only ones that's around here talking about some. You need to be this. You need to be doing that. And we already told you we don't give a hell what you say because we ain't doing none of that shit no more. You know what we've been doing it the past 30 to 50 years? We've been on that Moorish science stuff. We've been on that Islam stuff. We've been on that Hebrew Israelite stuff. Where has it gotten us? Nowhere. Sitting over there still doing and spinning in circles. But when y'all say FBA, y'all going in a direction. Now listen, I told you, Kwame, the only thing we really worried about right now is delineation. We ain't worried about when we supposed to come up on these reparations or who gonna go first. And we ain't worried about that. We just worried about delineation and making sure that we kick out all single one of y'all that's trying to cosplay and hang in the crowd. Because I need to hear your voice. Because I can't look at you all the time and see that you got a fucked up ass hairline. You might got a good hairline. So now I got to hear your voice. When I hear your voice and see that you way off cold, I'm going to kick your musty ass up out the motherfucking cookout. Quick as hell. But like I said, that ain't my main concern to be worried about what y'all do. I was hoping that y'all can worry about that on your own. I'm just worried about my FBA business and my FBA family and getting on code and having everybody get on code because we ain't all on code, but y'all ain't going to start us to bickering and fighting each other. That ain't going to happen.
You know what
we going to point y'all out first.
Let me tell you what they're really scared of. Black empowerment. The FBI was scared of the same thing. The FBI was scared of the black empowerment. This is why I always tell Kwame, I was like, yo, I know you're getting paid by somebody. I know you're getting paid by somebody. There's no way in hell you should be on a show like that. And I appreciate him being on the show, donations and stuff like that. I appreciate donations from everybody. That's why I always read it out because at the end of the day, I appreciate it. If I could get to all of them, I'm going to get to all of them. But
I can't wait till you start getting super chat. When you get the super chat, I'll go ahead and I'll tag you up again. But I got your cash app.
Oh no,
and
take your time, man. Take your
coming
time.
in with some
I
cash.
just appreciate y'all sharing it. Definitely, I appreciate y'all sharing. You know.
Yep.
And the reason why, because this is why my show is up there now. It's like, it's up there in the 200s and the 300s and stuff like that. And like, sometimes I'm like, I don't know how this got up so high. Like, it's so bad. It's so good now because I take notes. So what I do is I got these little books and stuff. I write about what am I gonna do, what am I gonna talk about. After I'm done with this show, I'll say like, okay, I like what I did about this. I like how I did about that.
Yep.
I need to cut down on this. I need to cut down on that. So it's just they're crying because they're crying because they can't reach off. But no, they can't. This is the thing right now. I warned y'all in the beginning of the year that this was going to happen. People were going to crash out because at the end of the day, Black Americans isn't doing anything. Look at how they use so many excuses. They crashed out because we stopped voting. We say, we're not going to vote for anybody.
Right.
We're not going to.
Y'all all on the couch, and that's not right. And everybody telling FBA what to do. But if we were so wretched and terrible, then why the hell you keep on being all in my business talking about something I need to come ride with you? You know why? They dying. because they Pan-African grip ain't working no more.
Yeah.
Umar killed that shit. He killed that shit dead. So every time we see a Pan-African, we see y'all come.
Yeah.
Hey,
And,
okay,
and hold
Rocho,
on.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
get on
add
up
one
under you.
more. I'm gonna add on to your question. And Kwame's killing that shit now. I told
Hell
Kwame.
yeah.
I told Kwame. I was like, yo, you're killing Pan-Africanism. You're
Mm-hmm.
killing the movement because at the end of the day, look how you talk towards black people, the people that you want on your side,
Yep.
the ones you're telling them to help Africa.
Yep. Half us talking shit to us at the same damn time. He's so fucking stupid. But look, let me touch on the last thing I wanted to say about what he was talking about. He was acting like he was getting some motherfucking head where he wasn't getting shit. Right now, my name is FBA Combo, Kwame. I'm pretty sure Tyreek seen that shit several times because I'll be always over there. Now, when you over there complaining about who owned the lineage, he's just trying to make sure your musty ass ain't getting nothing on that. Mm-hmm. Don't you ever say nothing about FBA because I can, because I'm FBA. But you can't because you Jamaican. So I want you to make sure that you understand that when you talking to me talking about some reverse psychology, bitch, I came up with that. Don't tell me you like delineation. That delineation is kicking your motherfucking ass. Now you know it. And I know that whatever you say is garbage. I want you to know that too, Kwame. Every time you speak and think that you got, oh, I got one, I got a little dagger, you got nothing. You're going to run into the wrong one, and they're going to put you in your place. So keep on practicing, big homie, because I like your motherfucking entertainment. It ain't nothing but entertainment to me, because we already won.
Yeah.
FBR Day, Detroit in the house, and we out, baby. All right, Russell, I'll see you soon.
Salute. FBA Convo got busy, man. You know, FBA Convo got busy. And the reason why is just, I'm going to say this, everyone. And we can get back to the show. We probably might do like 2 because we got closed down around 2 o'clock, 2:15. The title question: Pan-Africans is working overtime. I just proved it. They're working overtime. Pan-Africans like us being at the bottom of the barrel. They like us not supporting our culture, our ancestors, our forefathers. They have a problem with that. They have the problem with the Nat Turners, the Huey Newtons, the Malcolm X's, Martin Luther Kings. And those are the people that got them to this country. We're going to be seeing a lot of this probably in the next 3 months, but probably more. So I do want to tell y'all this. I want y'all to prepare. And when I mean prepare, I need y'all to empower each other, to stay on code with each other. And you know what? When we talk amongst each other, we got to talk amongst each other. You can call me all the name. Stop playing victim, Shabaka. Stop it. But we're gonna see a lot of this. We're gonna see a lot of these people come in here like Shabaka, St. Michael's, Kwame, and they doing overtime because this is what you call damage control. This is damage control because at the end of the day, the Democrats and Republicans don't have anybody. They're running out of people. Like let's personally be honest. They're running out of people. They don't know who to talk to. They don't know who to deal with anymore. They can't deal with the white side no more. The white side, they're struggling with the white supremacies because they're not hip to the game. They're struggling with the Latinos, and the Latinos is running around here acting like white supremacists. We have been seeing this lately. The black coons, we don't even want to get into that. Because at the end of the day, they're trying to win, but at the end of the day, the white supremacists is looking at that. It's like, wait a minute. Why the fuck these black people talking for us? Are they gonna leave this country when we get this country back? This is what they're thinking. But at the end of the day, we cannot do it with the Pan-Africans and the black diaspora right now no more. We have been trying for the last 60 years, 70 years, 80 years. We got these old school niggas in talking about we didn't even know we were African. My grandma, what? Africa? What's that? What's going on over there? Aren't you from? No, I'm not from Africa. I'm from Alabama. Like, nigga, what? It's coming to a point where at the end of the day, we know that we're by ourselves. This is showing us that we're by ourselves. This is why today I wanted Kwame up here. You know, I know that was kind of like a trap. Don't get me wrong. It was kind of like a trap, but at the end of the day, I'm proving to y'all that they're doing overtime today. And the thing about it, the title gave it away. Pan-Africans working overtime against foundational Black Americans. Like, I know Kwame was wrong. I know I could have just looked it up like this and said, and the thing I know I'm telling on myself now, I know I could have just looked it up and say, Kwame, you're wrong. See? Kwame, you're a liar. I know you're a liar. I didn't have to argue, but I wanted to see where Kwame was going. And behold, the same old bullshit that we see. I knew American Dream was going to cheer for him. All I could have just did was look it up and like, Kwame, look it. What does that say? Oh, you know, it's just. I hope your relatives we with you. Oh shit. Like the thing about it, I know Shabaka. I know Shabaka's African. You know, there's no way in hell a black man will turn on their own people like this. Shabaka has loyalty not to Black America, but to Africa. That's why he takes disrespect from Kwame. This is why Kwame could shit on Black Americans, and Shabaka will be okay with it. He don't give a fuck about black people. He talk about he was a civil rights leader, then shit on black people. Then tell us to go to Africa, help Africa. Like, how crazy is this? These are the people. This is the sick, twisted, demented people that we're fucking with. Shabaka's defeated, man. Look at him. He's defeated. What's going on, Dorsey?
Just they know their last names and we don't.
Well, fam,
Can
I'd
I
have
be fair?
heard,
Can I be
I'd have
fair?
heard black people say, you know, just holding us accountable. I'd have heard black people say things that are divisive, that are hurtful, that are to Africans, and vice versa. I think it's hurt on both sides. You know what I mean? I don't think it's like one of those things where, and I think for this discussion, like for us to heal that fracture, we all gotta recognize that it is hurt on both sides. There's anti-blackness on both sides. There's displacement on both sides, so on and so forth. And we should be building bridges to so that because look, at the end of the day, right? And especially as in the country we live in right now, we are both racialized, and we both are gonna suffer from whether you're black, whether you're Nigerian or
Gambian
or whatever, you still a nigga. At the end of the day, when a white person sees you, if you're working in a corporate office, all they see is first your skin color. They don't care about your tribal.
I'm tired of Africans and Caribbeans using this because at the end of the day, they don't just only see that. Once they find out who you are, it's different. It's different. So I'm tired of Africans using that. Oh well, when they see us, no, that's an scapegoat. We're not gonna keep on doing that. They're not gonna keep on doing that to us. And I'm gonna be personally honest. It's time to empower ourselves. It's time to stay on code when these political questions come. I mean, when these political things come, we need to empower each other to vote for these things. And if they say no, I mean, if these people out here be saying no, give me a second. All right, call in. Yeah, when these people call in, I mean, when these politics come, this is what happens. And this is who we stay on code with. We get on these people's back bumpers. So this is the time now. This is yeah, look at see Kwame right there. Out here lying, man. It's sad because at the end of the day, when you give people and the thing about this, one thing I don't want to do, you could call Dorsey. One thing I don't want to do is you can't name the Kwame. We already told you where the lineage was. Oh, it still has to say.
Call from Dorsey. To accept.
Yo.
Hey, morning, brother. Happy Monday to you.
What's going on? Happy Monday, man.
Yes, sir. God bless us with being able to wake up this morning. So, I'm a happy camper right now.
Oh, okay.
Right? Okay. But is Chewbacca in the audience?
Yeah.
Because I just got parked, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Chewbacca, since you so-called Africans and you talking about in Africa y'all got unity and everybody from Africa is on some kumbaya shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, explain to me why them people in Ghana dragged that Americanized African woman who was from Sierra Leone. You heard about the nurse who had been here for 30 years, but she never went and got her immigrant papers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see how they was dragging that sister like a slave?
That's crazy.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that part.
They got a video, man. They dragging her by her fucking hair, dog. Now, these are the authorities, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, these are the niggas in the green uniforms with the little, the Bermuda short. They supposed to be the police, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you mean to tell me your authorities, officials of the government, knowing that this lady just got deported from Donald Trump, ain't got no motherfucking sympathy for her because she's like, I don't want to go back to Sierra Leone because, I got enemies there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's been 30 years down the thing. So,
hold
she kind of...
Hold on, Dorsey, they sent it to Ghana.
Yeah, I understand, right? But what I'm saying is, if y'all went with this kumbaya pan-African, then why did them people in Ghana treat that woman that way?
Why didn't nobody say anything?
Why exactly? Why didn't nobody stand up? Why would your government treat people who supposedly be African like a damn slave? So that means that you motherfuckers ain't changed not one motherfucking bit. Because you did this to a woman.
Yo, they even still got they still got parades of selling slaves.
Now, do you see what I'm talking about?
This is why. This is why I don't think Kwame ever got why that title says what it says. It says Pan-Africans are working overtime against Black Americans, foundational Black Americans. This is why.
Yeah.
This is why. You're questioning us on our lineages and our empowerment, but at the end of the day, you're not in your country. You're not fighting for your country. You're not doing anything to help Africa. You talk about you going to Africa Them niggas is more divided than in America.
Exactly. Exactly. Your own people, okay, in South Africa are deporting everybody who is not from South Africa. Kenyans, people from Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana. Everybody, if you ain't from South Africa, they falling into the tribalism, okay, which is nothing but gang warfare on steroids. Okay? One thing about us, yes, we do have our flaws and we do fight and kill each other.
We do
right?
nigga shit.
We do nigga shit, but we don't enslave our motherfucking people, nigga. You niggas enslave your own countrymen. You enslave your own daughters and sons.
You will sell your own sons and daughters.
That too, because that goes with the slavery, right? So then, you know, Chewbacca, why ain't you over there fighting to end that type of shit? But you don't, because you condone that type of shit.
You know what my issue is, Dorsey? I'm going to say this, and this is a concerning issue with Africans and Caribbeans. Every time we try to empower our people, and I'm talking about foundational Black Americans, it always has to be with some whites. Oh, yeah, you're getting paid by the white man. It's always that, or it's always some, oh, yo, it's a cult. Because we want to empower our own people, it's a cult. It's a problem when we try. It's okay. It's cool when Black people are doing nigga shit and doing some monkey shit and stuff like that. It's all right. Everybody's laughing, but when we try to empower and teach the youth, there's a problem. There's a problem. We always gotta help your people. We always gotta help others. But when we try to help ourselves and say, yo, y'all gotta handle shit yourselves, we gotta worry about ourselves, we are divisive. We are xenophobic.
Exactly.
We don't like Africans. We have issues with you. I have never in a million years have said I have a problem with Africans. As much as I joke around and say crazy shit about Africans and Caribbeans, I have never said I never liked them. I have said, I don't know anybody. I don't know that many Africans that I can that had good intentions. I have said that, but I never ever said I never liked Africans. But look at and the thing about it. Let's go back in history. Let's go back on memory lane, because you know what? I had tell Kwame this, and he deflected this a lot. I said, Kwame, who started this situation? Black Americans has trying to get solidarity with Africans and Caribbeans. What happened? What the fuck happened? Oh, I don't know. Now you don't know?
All of a sudden you don't know.
Do you know, Dorsey?
Yeah.
Please tell them.
Okay, understand this. When we welcomed you, you came into our house as guests. You didn't wipe your feet. You didn't motherfucking bring a gift. All you did was trample your nutty ass feet on our motherfucking soil. You then took advantage of our hospitality, because we the one who turned y'all ass over to the jobs. We told y'all how to go ahead and get with human resources and employment office and all that when you was lost as a raccoon in New York City.
Hold on. I'm gonna add more to that. We showed y'all no, we gave you half our resources. We gave you half of our resources, and we shouldn't have done. And this is why I always tell people all the time, I'm so against I'm so against the what's that law? The when the civil rights fought for these people to come to this country. I was so against
immigration laws.
Yes, I was so against it. I was so against it. It pushed us back another 30, 40 years.
Exactly, because we got some motherfucking country bumpkins coming into it. And then one thing I want to say, look, we even broke bread, like our resources, and we spent money with y'all. But did y'all appreciate it? When them sisters was coming there getting their hair braided, you motherfuckers had the nerve enough to talk.
GI219, salute. Go on.
You niggas had the nerve enough to talk in your language and insult them sisters in their face. And the only way
I know you heard what happened in Alabama.
Yeah.
That nigga. Those Africans better hope that they better pray that her family wasn't there. No, they should be glad that her family wasn't there. They would have got the shit beat out of them. I'm not joking. Man or woman. Niggas would have been fighting. They jumped a 45-year-old woman because they changed the price on her. Nigga.
Oh, they learned that shit from the Chinese. They learned that shit from the Chinese. So understand this. We spent money with you, and the only reason, and this is the irony, right? The only reason why we found out how disrespectful you motherfuckers was is because we was educated enough to speak French. And when y'all talk that shit in front of that sister, and she parlez-vous français, mon ami, when y'all talk that shit in front of that sister and she heard what y'all said, she said she could not believe the disrespectful shit that was coming out y'all mouth. Okay? So, you know what? Let me tell you how this shit go here in America, nigga. Let me, and listen up, Kwame. Put your little crusty ass ears to the goddamn speaker. You ain't got to respect me, nigga. You don't. But you goddamn well got to respect my motherfucking money. That's what the fuck you is gonna do. See, Americans, all Americans, we don't give a fuck what you say about us. But when we spend money with you, nigga, we don't want to be motherfucking disrespected. Because we're putting food on your fucking table. See, that's what you little motherfucking monkey meat eating motherfuckers. See, the MMMs, right? Monkey meat eating motherfuckers. You motherfuckers don't understand. When we cut it y'all off financially and economically, your motherfuckers then want to come crying, oh, can we have unity? Why are they boycotting our shops? Yeah, because you got too fucking comfortable. You understand what I'm saying? You got too fucking, you didn't know the difference between sugar and saccharin. See, we as FBAs, we know the difference between sugar and saccharin because we know one is artificial. We can taste it. We can look at it. We can feel that shit. That shit don't even melt right to our fingertip. So when y'all came with them saccharin ass smiles, nigga, we knew you was fake as a motherfucking $3 bill. You know, I just had to get out the. Last night was a hell of a night. I got into it with a tether, wind up knocking out 3 of his fucking windows in his car. He got me for my car, but nigga, that cost that nigga 3. I got that nigga for 3 of them motherfuckers, right? You know why? Because the motherfucker pepper sprayed me, right?
Oh, shit.
But he didn't understand. I'm a Marine, motherfucker. So I keep a motherfucking gallon of water in my car. So when I flushed my eyes, it took about, you know, he over there, he think he got me, right?
Yeah, he pepper sprayed you? Damn.
Yeah. So full blast, but I threw my forearms over my eyes, right? Because I'm like, fuck that, right? I ain't stupid, right? Cover your eyes, because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to blind me, right?
Yep.
Okay, so when I flushed that shit from out my face and I got in his ass, he was shocked. He didn't know that, nigga, you just made me go Super Saiyan on your monkey ass. But see, I ain't gonna hit you because that will put my ass in jail. Right?
That's where they want you at too.
Right.
They want to do that. Let me tell you something. They want to do the white man's job, the white supremacist job. I'm not even going
Right.
to say white man, the white supremacist job.
And he was a funky ass security guard, nigga,
Took
who
his
was
job
outside his jurisdiction. I'm over in the parking lot of another building that don't have shit to do with his area. They ain't even under contract, none of that shit, right? So the motherfucker approached me, so I said, "Hey man, this you outside your jurisdiction."
Hey yo, keep on talking. I'll be right back. All right.
So then this motherfucker gonna try to push up and get tough with me. And I'm looking at this motherfucker. I'm like, man, take your ass on, because you don't want none of this. You know, and he kept on pushing. He kept pushing. So then I said, man, fuck this. I'm finna leave, because I ain't got time for the nigga blocked my car. He pulled up and blocked my car to keep me from leaving. So then when I went back, I jumped back out the car and said, hey, man, move your motherfucking car. The motherfucker tried to pepper spray me in my fucking face. But like I said, he fucking with a Marine. So then when I went and he tried to come under my tried to duck under and shit, I went to the other side of my car. I pulled out that fucking water. I started splashing. Once I got my vision back, I picked up a motherfucking paved stone and I chunked that shit through the security, through the fucking windshield. Yeah. Now go explain to your boss that shit. Explain to the motherfucking your boss why the fuck you coming back with a motherfucking busted windshield and 2 busted side windows, right? So then, you know, I leave the spot. I'm trying to get this shit off. My girl is all pissed. And I called one of my boys in Memphis, right? My boy from Memphis said, hey, man, you got a lawsuit on your hands. I said, what? I said, nigga, because I'm still heated. I ain't thinking clearly. He said, first of all, he was outside his jurisdiction. Second of all, he was supposed to just observe and report. He was not even supposed to have contact with you. When he pepper sprayed you, that was out of bounds. So I said, okay. He said, I'm going to walk you through it. Just go down there to the precinct's house and report this shit. So then I reported, but it was at another precinct. So they said, we're going to send 2 cars over to take the report, right? So I go through, woo. He said, yeah, we got the report. We read the report. What's your side of the story? So I tell him. He said, oh, for real, huh? He said, yeah. He said, okay, well, we're going to see. He was trying to make you look like you was the bad guy.
The aggressor.
But from what we hearing, he came out of his way to come fuck with you. I said, yeah. But see, that's one thing we don't play in L.A.
Yeah.
Mind your motherfucking business and leave people alone, right?
Mm-hmm.
But since he wanted to be motherfucker, see, first of all, he was mad because I had my little Hawaiian Mexican girl in the car with me.
Mm.
She got the little sexy, she got a haircut, so now she got that little sexy, you know, French look, right? Oui, monsieur, right? So anyway, so when he came over there fucking with me, you know, he pepper sprayed me, and then he threw the stones through the seat. And I thrown the stones through his car, I would have been looking right. But when he threw the stones into my car, nigga, he finna, yeah, because I'm finna sue the shit out of him and the security company, because the police officers took the report and they said, okay, we're gonna hit him with assault with a deadly weapon, 2 charges.
Oh no!
Yeah, because my woman was in the car, right?
Oh yeah.
So now it's assault with a deadly weapon. So his monkey ass finna fucking, you gonna pay. Look,
he might get deported. He might get deported. Depending if we
that too. But guess what? But guess what? I don't fuck with you. I fuck with your pockets. Because when that report goes back to your boss and he reads the police report,
he's gonna be like, "What the fuck you do?" He's gonna say, "What the fuck did you do?"
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
It's gonna negate.
Yo, because you can sue the
department. We ain't even under contract with the people.
Because you can sue the department because of that shit. Like, yo, you want to hear a story?
Go ahead.
My professor, he slipped. You know how, like, in Boston, it snows a lot.
Right.
So he slipped and fell and tore his ACL. So he tried to sue the department um who the property was on. He couldn't sue the property. I mean, he couldn't sue them because at the end of the day, there's cleaners that clean it. It's the property people who own the property that cleans it. He sued the property owner of it, and this nigga, and the way how, because I took marketing class, innovation class, what is it? Innovation, marketing. I took another class, and he said, "What you do when you go to court?" He said, "You go for the highest. Say like $2 million." He said, "You know you're not gonna get $2 million, but you're gonna get the reasonable highest. You always have to aim high, like the most craziest prices." Because they laugh and say, "No, you're not gonna get $1 million." He knew that, but at the end of the day, you get the most. So he got like what 60, 70,000 for it. So it is
exactly.
You know,
You
and
see what
they
I'm
pay for his
saying,
hospital
nigga?
bills too.
Nigga, I'm not gonna be a millionaire. Nigga, I'm gonna be a thousandaire.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So my whole thing is, look, we know where that kryptonite is. It's some goddamn empty ass pockets these motherfuckers got. They talk about they got money. Nigga, y'all ain't got no money. And when you disrespect us, we gonna motherfucking break you motherfuckers because we know this legal system. You motherfuckers, we done lived in this dirty motherfucker all our lives.
Oh yeah,
so we know.
5 minutes, man. 5 minutes.
So we know how to use the legal system to get our motherfucking justice, especially from you monkey meat eating motherfucking tethers. When an honest black man, FBA goes before a white judge, black judge, whatever, he sees me as an American citizen who served in the military. And when I have my little Hawaiian Mexican girl right next to me, and I'm gonna tell them how
Dorsey, you know what you should do? You should go to court with your military clothes on. Do that shit.
I'm too fat. My motherfucking nuts will be all up in my goddamn.
Like, hey, you know what that means, right? You gotta get some new clothes, man. See if you get some new clothes for your court case. Don't come in the suit, come into the military, because you know what? I think the motherfuckers is gonna. I think they respect the military more than just Americans, because you're serving the country. So come in your military clothes. Try to get some more military clothes to go to court. You definitely get some money.
Nigga,
you definitely.
Yeah, it's hard to fit a 44 into a 30 waist, nigga. No, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That was 40 years ago when I was doing this shit, right?
Oh,
yeah, I was in Beirut, dog. I was in the Marine Corps in Beirut. Okay, so like I'm saying, hey, I know how to get them now. I know how to get them. Strip them of everything. You know what the motherfuckers in 300 say?
And thank you for your service too, man. I appreciate your service.
Ain't no problem, man. I love America. I love Americans. I love FBAs. I wasn't trying to protect no fucking tethers.
Nah.
Fuck them.
That's why,
but like
I be saying too? I be saying, my ancestors didn't die for no immigrants to come to this fucking country. My ancestors fought for us. So this is why I always tell people all the time, like, if you have to protest, and not vote or not do something, then do it. And the reason why is because at the end of the day, this is why our ancestors died for us. That's why our ancestors fought for us. They didn't fight for no immigrants. They didn't fight for other people. That was the civil rights. The civil rights fought for everybody, manipulating these blacks people to fight for other people. Because when Martin Luther King started asking for tangibles and reparations, they killed him.
Exactly.
Nobody wanted to talk about that shit. But at the end of the day, this is why I brought this up, because you started to talk about hitting their pockets. This is the best time to be, right now in America, is the best time to be Black American. Exactly. It is the best time, because at the end of the day, people want to be Black Americans so bad so they can be in that reparation talk. So they can be in that tangible talk. So they can be in that delineation talk. This is a historical moment. I don't think people know how historical this is.
This is the beginning of a new era.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? The civil rights era. You see them eras is when there's a movement of the people against the bullshit.
You Yo, Dorsey, in the next 40 years, people are gonna be like, yo, where were you when Black Americans delineated from other immigrant groups and became their own basically race? Where were
Yeah.
you? Where were you when this renaissance was happening, when people were wilding out in 2025, people getting shot? These are the questions that people are gonna ask.
Yeah, and check this out. You know what other date they're gonna be asking?
What's up?
Where were you when you first got your reparations?
Yes. Yes. Where were you?
Where were you?
Dorsey in California, they're talking about 1.2 million.
I understand that. We already talked about that. You know, you
Oh,
was under
yeah.
your influence and shit. I
Oh,
told you
yo,
what I wanted to do with mine.
Dorsey,
Uh,
you going to the strip club for a little bit with your reparations? Be honest.
fuck no, nigga.
You ain't going to the strip club. You ain't gonna fly
Why
magic.
would I?
You're not gonna go fly Magic City with me, Rando, me
Hey,
and
nigga,
Rando,
y'all
and
niggas.
go get some lemon pepper
Hey,
chickens.
y'all. Look, all I can say to you, y'all gone. Y'all gone on and get
Nah,
around that old sweaty, musty pussy, okay? I'm
nah.
cool with that. Okay, see,
What
that's why.
investment are you going to do with your reparation? That should be the question. Yo, that's going to be the topic question tomorrow.
What are
What do
you
you
gonna
do
do with your
with your
money?
yeah? What do you do with your
I'm gonna
reparation?
open up. I'm gonna open up an import export business. I'm gonna open up a grocery store. I might even try if I can get enough land out here in the desert. I might even try to do a nonprofit organization and take some of these
Hey, yo,
motherfuckers off of the
Dorsey, let me
street
ask you a question. How much?
and a cannabis business
How much
and
would
a
it?
cannabis
How
business.
much would it cost to build a not a biodome, but like a dome where it opens and closes?
It depends. Do you want it automated with electric engine or do you want to hand crank it?
No, auto, like a huge, huge one, like acres of it. Because
Yeah, but
this is what I'm thinking about doing.
okay,
I want to grow fruit. I want to grow vegetables and fruits and stuff in there. But the way
okay,
how I want it, I could grow fruits and vegetables in there. Then after that, I can sell them. I could sell them
okay,
by the bulk.
right,
So when you do
okay,
that, like only thing I'm paying for is like electricity and people to work on it.
right.
That shit's gonna cost a few million, right? Like at least 10 to 10 million, huh?
Yeah, but see, look at from me. I'm military, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I would do, I would get 4 by 4 acres. That's 16 acres, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would go and buy me, let's just say 20 shipping containers,
Yeah.
right? You see where I'm coming from?
Mm-hmm.
I would put it in a whereas I got the shipping containers around the perimeter, right?
Mm-hmm.
All the way around, spaced evenly and everything, right? I'm also gonna have a road so that boom. But in the center, I'm going to have livestock and I'm gonna be growing goats, raising goats, and raising chickens and eggs.
You know
See
what I was
that's
gonna do? So
uh
this is what I was gonna do. Once I get that vegetable agriculture thing started, um, I was gonna. I hope this makes sense. I was gonna open up a grocery store so I could get the products for free. You know.
exactly.
Then after that, for like for meats, I'll go to all black farmers and pay them and have
Exactly.
contracts with them because at the end of the day, this is how agriculture and like black people can eat. You know.
Right. And we butcher our own shit.
Yes, because I'm not. The thing about it, it's cool if I do it myself, but I don't want to do it myself. I want to also invite other Black Americans, other foundational Black
Exactly.
Americans and stuff like that. It'd be an all
I
Black
wanna
business.
offer jobs.
Yes.
Now listen
I'll
to
say
me, because
contracts because I want them to work for themselves. I want them to be their own boss. It's just you just
right.
gotta, do the heavy lifting yourself and stuff. You know?
Right. Now, see, this is what I'm thinking, right? Because I'm out here in California, right?
Yeah.
And almost everybody in the middle income class got orange trees, lemon trees, grapefruit trees, right?
Yeah.
But they never eat that shit. That shit just sits up there in the tree looking pretty, right? So my other business is to come on the motherfucker's property and collect all that goddamn fruit off their trees that's rotting to keep the rats and shit out your trees, right?
Yeah.
And I'm charge them to collect all this shit, and I'm charge them to haul away all this shit, right?
Jeez.
But when I haul that shit, guess where that's going?
Where?
Straight to my goat farm.
That makes sense.
Orange-fed goats, lemon-fed goats, citrus-fed goats, right? You see what I'm saying? I'm taking another man's trash and using it to motherfucking supply my shit, right?
Oh, Kwame
Because
talking shit to you. He said, this nigga still talking? Kwame, well, you talked for a whole fucking hour about the same question, Kwame, so you really can't talk about Dorsey, man. Like, instead of,
Kwame,
and I'm going to be personally honest, Kwame, I was trying to hold a productive conversation because I was honestly, I'm going to be personally honest. I was honestly trying to see how did this shit started. You started talking about Hebrew Israelites and the Romans and talking about lineage and projectors and stuff like that. And I don't even think, Kwame, you knew what a lineage was. I was like, Kwame, where did you look this shit up? Because didn't know what I had to do, Dorsey? I had to look this shit up myself. And you know what it said? Oh, this nigga was talking about projectors of how to start a lineage. No, nigga, what is a lineage? I had to put it in Google and figure it out myself. It was 4 fucking words.
It's a bloodline. What the fuck wrong with him?
You know, and he's like, oh, black Americans is not a lineage. I said, we can't be a nationality because we're mixed in with so many people. We're mixed in with natives, whites, Native Americans.
Okay, you wanna know our nationality? Bitch ass nigga. I'm telling you, Kwame.
Ooh.
American motherfucker. American. Turtle Island niggas. American. Bitch ass nigga.
Damn.
That's our nationality. Just like you Jamaican, just like you Haitian, our fucking nation is America, nigga.
Hold on 1 second.
Number 1.
Shout out to Double Edge. Yeah, Double Edge. You know, Double Edge, let me tell you something. After the shit I seen with all these immigrants and all this other stuff, man, I'm gonna keep it all in the black pool of circle, man. And if you're part of and Double Edge, you shouldn't be complaining because you're black yourself. You from Arkansas. You know?
Oh yeah,
that nigga
from from the marshlands and shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
you
from the bogs.
Nigga. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you from the bogs. Nigga, I've been through Arkansas.
People. Let me ask you a question, Double Edge. Would you complain when all these other immigrants was keeping it in with their own kind? Where the fuck was the outrage then? Why we always do selective outrage when it comes to black Americans? That shit is crazy, man. You know, and the thing about it, I'm supporting our people. Double Edge, you're a black American. I'm supporting our people, and at the end of the day, you have a problem with that. That's an issue, man. I don't know. I wouldn't say you're a so hateful person, but at the end of the day, it seems like you don't like black Americans. You know?
Well, you gotta understand, bro. Ain't much in motherfucking Arkansas. You gotta understand, bro. I've been through Arkansas. Now you got the Ozarks in the north, right? The mountains. But that shit's so infested with witchcraft. Jesus, you know that Disney movie Witch Mountain?
Yeah.
Remember that shit? That shit was in Arkansas, nigga.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So they already into some old weirdo voodoo type shit. That's in the north part of Arkansas. Now, when you talk about Pine Bluff over by the river and shit, you got a different quality type of people, right? They're educated, civilized, but in between there is no man's land. Because you got to understand, yes, they are our brethren, but they don't have much.
Yo, Double Edge, you're not from Arkansas? Oh shit, I thought he was from Arkansas. I'm sorry, Double Edge. My fault, man. Go on.
Double Edge, where you from?
But yeah, I thought he was from Arkansas, man.
So I've been through Arkansas dozens of times.
Yeah.
And I would tell you something, but it's the morning show, so you might not. I mean, if I say something, tell you something, would it be like, if I use a couple profane words, would that be too?
It depends what it is,
Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing about small hats, no shit like that, right? Okay, so I was riding and shit up to Arkansas visiting my people, right?
Okay.
So, I'm on one of them little
he said he's in Pine Bluff. He's in Pine Bluff. I don't know where that is.
Yeah, he over by the college. I know exactly where he is.
Salute. Yeah, nigga, come on. We out here giving out jobs. We talk about black people don't like to work, Double Edge, man. Niggas talk about giving niggas opportunities and shit. You got a problem. God damn, Double Edge, man. What's going on, man? What? I know you black. I know you black.
Right.
It's just he said don't forget Little Rock. He said don't forget Little Rock.
Yeah, Little Rock. Yeah, we know Eisenhower had to send the troops because them white folks wanted to kill y'all ass to go to school, high school with their people. I understand that shit. We know the history of Arkansas.
Your boy George, what's his name? What's the dude who owns who's the president of Dallas Cowboys? He was up in there too, doing all that racist shit.
Yeah, talking all that shit. Jimmy Jones.
Yeah, Jimmy Jones.
Okay, so I'm riding down the little highway and shit, right? So I seen this fine ass snow bunny walking down the street, right? With the Daisy Dukes on, the whole hillbilly outfit, right?
Oh, he went to try to get some trailer trash pussy. Okay, well, you get the trailer pussy.
Right, right. So, I pull over. I say, hey, baby, where you headed? I'm coming with the Cali Groove. Okay, so she said, well, I'm going to, this is her. I'm like, well, I'm going over to the liquor store, right? I'm like, oh, this bitch got a speech impediment, right? But I'm cool with it. She fine, right? So, she hop in the car and shit, I'm busting down. So, we get...
Yo, you know what Bret Hart said about Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon?
What?
Them niggas were sleeping with each other.
Oh, of course they was.
Oh, my God. I did not know that.
Yeah. I mean, nigga with the baby oil and panties, what you expect? So we run down the street, and she's like, yeah, I'm going to the liquor store. I'm like, all right, baby, ain't no problem. So, she's like, where you from? I'm talking, the Cali shit. I'm asking her where she from and shit. So, I told her, I said, yo, baby, you're a fine little motherfucker right here. Woo, 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 right? And she's giggling and shit. So, I reach my hand over and I rub on her thigh and shit, right? And she get all, kind of like, she get a little turned on, right? So, I'm up here, I'm like, oh yeah, so I'm finna go on and do the little finger thing, right? So, so I'm driving, right? So, I got my eye on the road, but my mind is somewhere else, right? So I'm not really good. So she said, oh, you passionate.
1 minute.
Right? She said, oh, you passionate, right? I said, yeah, baby, I get caught up in my emotions. She said, no. You're passionate in the liquor store. You're passionate. The bitch was saying you're passionate. And I thought she was saying you passionate, right?
Oh, shit. Hold on 1 second. He has a little twat, buddy. Oh, he said you got a little twitted?
Yeah.
Twitted? A twatted? Twatted dummy bunny. Twatted bunny. I think
Right,
that's how you say it.
right. So like I said, man, I was like, man, because she threw me off with the speech impediment, so I didn't understand that she was saying you passionate. The liquor store, I thought she said you're passionate.
Oh no.
So
Oh no.
so that's what I always remember about Arkansas.
Hmm.
And I'm not saying nothing about you, brother, because you cool with us, right?
Yeah.
But man, there's some speech impediment motherfuckers in Arkansas, niggas. Them niggas cannot, even the white folks can't talk right.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. Retard.
Yeah. So I'm finna land my plane. My last statement is, you Africans treat your own people like dirt, like slaves. When y'all did that to that woman from Sierra Leone, and I want you to look at that video, bro, because it's everywhere, right?
All right, I'm gonna look
When
that
you
up.
see, now they got her in handcuffs, right?
Oh God.
So they dragging her, not only with the hand, one guy dragging her by the handcuff and the other dude dragging her by the hair. And these are supposed to be your law enforcement. These are supposed to be your representatives of the government.
Yeah, man. That's why I always tell people, man, I'm not trying to move to no Africa, man. Niggas is crazy talking about they want to move to Africa and shit like that. It's. I always tell people it's a new world down there. When they say a world, they don't mean like Earth. It means like it's a new society down there. It could be third world country, second, first world country. World.
You know what I call it?
You
know what I call it?
What'd you call it?
Land of the lost, nigga.
Yeah.
Land of the lost.
Oh yeah. And the thing, let me tell you something. They always talk about black people don't have their own banks. Africans don't have their own banks either, man. All their banks is like European,
No, we did have. Remember community bank?
Yeah, we did have one. Yeah.
Black community bank. We had our own banks. Unfortunately, the government didn't back our banks like it was supposed to, and even during the Depression, when the banks stole all them people money, you see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
We tried that bank crap.
And the government sabotaged it. They sabotaged that shit, I think.
Exactly. And all them people, thousands of dollars went down.
A bank now too. I think I want to open up a bank. I think that should.
Well, I tell you what. Why don't you do this, which is even easier? Why don't you just open up a check cashing place and hand these niggas out debit cards and put that be their savings account, right?
Yeah.
And then when they want to re-up their card, you think about it. When they want to re-up their card, it's an $8 service fee. Ain't that what the bank charge you?
Yeah, that's true.
You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So you're going to get your money, and they're going to get their money. You see what I'm saying? One hand washes the other.
Yeah, that's
See, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Am I right or wrong?
Facts.
Okay, so my whole thing is, why would we live in this society where, banking is really antiquated. That shit's over with. You got Chime, you got money apps, you got everything, whereas everything's on a debit card. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So why have what's they call it when you have like buildings and all that shit? You see what I'm saying? It's not an infrastructure, but you have overhead, right?
Okay.
So why rent a corporate office when all you got to do is just open up a chain of check cashing places in the black community, but with fair practices?
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when a person, in fact, a check cashing place next to a pawn shop.
Okay. That sounds great. That sounds like a great idea.
So look. So when they say they got collateral, you tell them take your ass over to the pawn shop, right? They're gonna give you a chit of what it is, and you come and I'll cash you out on that chit.
Hold on.
You
You talk about the drug dealing Chamber Brothers? Double Edge? I think he's talking about the Chamber brothers that went to Detroit. The drug dealers.
Right.
But go on. Because you got like 30 seconds. Go on.
Okay, but so if you got that pawn shop and they got assets and they got collateral, you then give them a chip.
Mm-hmm.
The chip they come over to you and you cash out that chip.
Yeah.
And you hold their shit as collateral.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Yeah. Then when they want that shit back, they gotta pay for it and pay taxes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not only are you holding these shit as collateral, you're now taxing them for using their own shit as collateral. Because it's a sideways loan. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying when we get our reparations, man, we gotta first have a brain trust. You know what I'm saying? Some of the smartest, most innovative niggas, right?
Hey, Dorsey, hold that for tomorrow, because tomorrow's question is, what are you gonna do with your reparations?
Yeah, but one more thing that I gotta add. Even though we got this brain trust, it still has to be strained by practical, educated niggas who got common sense. Cause some of these college geniuses niggas ain't wrapped in reality. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
See me, I want to build a black community. I want to go ahead and rebuild it, remodel it, and present it to them the way it was supposed to be had the government not interfered with our shit. Because like I said, my grandparents owned the dry cleaners. My grandparents owned a hotel. They owned a general store. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
A cafe, a hair salon, all of that. And then I got two brothers that's millionaires, right? And the other brothers are jealous because they like, well, you need to share with us. And I'm like, nigga, our father shared the knowledge of how to do this shit.
Yeah, instead of sharing the money, you share the knowledge, so you can get more.
You share the knowledge.
More millionaires.
Right. And so I got,
Hey, Dorsey, hold this information for tomorrow, because we're having this question tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hold it,
But
man. I'm telling you. I want you to hold it, because this is gonna be a good. I think this is gonna be a good topic question. It's gonna be an FBA show tomorrow.
Okay, so I'm putting down the stairs. They bringing them finna unload, right? I'm getting off. I'm finna depart. Kwame, explain to me why you ain't in Jamaica helping your people rebuild your shit.
Damn.
And Shabaka, explain to me why your motherfucking people, fellow Africans, like motherfucking slaves. Explain that shit to me. And then when you can explain that to me, then you tell me about what FBAs is doing or not doing.
Facts.
Talk about your own, clean your own house before you come over here and tramp your muddy ass feet on my motherfucking rugs, nigga. Drop the mic, nigga. The clump, nigga.
Thanks,
I just
Dorsey.
dropped the mic on your monkey ass.
Thanks, Dorsey. I appreciate everything.
FBA for life. Thanks so much, Bronze, for letting me get that off my chest. You understand what I'm saying? Because today, I'm not insulting people. I am trying to inform people, like, look, when we get our reparations, we gonna be the shit.
Hell yeah.
I'm gone.
All right,
Bye.
easy. That was a good, give me a second, everyone. Why's my shit? Is it, oh man, are we breaking up again? All right, there we go. I'll say this, everyone. It's a damn joke to think the white man's gonna make black America. I'm gonna say this, everyone. We're gonna end the show right now because I gotta go pick up my kids. I don't want to leave this show on. It would take me like 30 minutes just to go finish up, but I think this is it for the day. I have a great show tomorrow. I want to say this. The shit that I showed you today about Kwame, Shabaka, American Dream, they're working hard. They're working hard, and they're trying to be consistent with it, because at the end of the day, they have nothing else to fall back on. They're telling us Pan-Africans is the way, but they had 100 years to show it. Now the question is, what have they shown you? What have this black unity showed you? And at the end of the day, don't go on what I say. How do you feel that Pan-African helped black Americans? When you ask Kwame, he's going to say Kwanzaa. He's going to tell you African studies. That doesn't help us in America. That doesn't help us in our situations right now. This is the time. This is the time when we stay. We're gonna have to stand 10 toes down. They look at if they're not out here calling us crazy, they're calling our culture a cult. This is the shit that we're gonna have to deal with. And at the end of the day, do your thing, Bronze Leader. Thank you, Double Edge, man. I appreciate you when you come on your show all the time, man. Thank you. Have a good day. But it's coming to a point right now is that, they're going to be working overtime. They're going to be working overtime. And we have love for these Caribbeans and Africans, but they don't have love for us like we have love for them. I want y'all to understand that. Let me tell you something. We appreciate their food and their culture and what they brought to, what they contribute to America. But other than that, collectively, it wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot because at the end of the day, we had to do this by ourselves. They had us backing them up. We was in no man's land out here. We was in the lost world. I just want y'all to understand and feel and understand that this shit ain't gonna be easy. We're gonna have niggas like Kwame on here, and at the end of the day, we're gonna get busy. We're gonna still delineate. We're gonna still leave these people alone. I know they're not gonna leave us alone, but at the end of the day, they can't leave us alone. They can't do anything without us. The question is, what happens if you give us reparations? How you think they're going to act? They're going to be telling us to give our money to fucking Africa. I'm just being personally honest. They're going to be telling us to give our money to Africa. Should we have a bushmeat market? Possum squirrel. Coon. Probably Dorsey. We might have something like that. Yeah, R.I.P. to Jimmy Cliff too. Yeah, a reggae singer, artist. He was a great guy, man. Salute to him and thank you, Digital Gold, for that too. We appreciate his art and his craft. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be go time soon, man. And the thing about it, I'm saying this. My grandmother's 86 years old. I pray to God she gets to see her reparations that her father has, all that sacrifices that my great-grandfather and my great-grandmother did for my grandmother. I hope today my grandmother do see that. I think this is why I go so hard on these shows. This is why I go so hard when I do the Reparation Task Force. I go so hard when I put out products and stuff and projects and stuff. I go so hard so I want my grandmother to see that, like, yo, you know what? Her being in Alabama, the way how those people disrespected black people, I wanted her to see that, yo, you know what? Everything she has done, everything that her father done and her grandfather has done, it has never been in vain. It has never been in vain because at the end of the day, my great-granddaddy always had guns. He wasn't scared to use it. So at the end of the day, I'm just praying that my Grammy can see it. My other Grammy can see it. My other Grammy's from Augusta, Georgia, St. Clair's actually. My granddaddy's from Augusta, Georgia. My great Grammy is from Savannah. So this is what I'm just. Out of all things in life, I hope this happens not just only for me, but for my grandparents. I want them to see that. I want them to see that, like, yo, everything that they have fought for her kids and fought for everything else, has never been in vain. Has never been like, oh, yo, you know what? They were just doing. This is why I always say I go so hard for Black Americans, because at the end of the day, we suffer more than most people in this country. So at the end of the day, I do want to end. I'm gonna give my shout outs. Shout out to Kwame, Shabaka, Charlie Shaw, Ray Ray, American Dream, SE88, salute. She built journals. Was it Gallery? I hope I said your name right. Shorty McGriff, FBA Convo, Claude Zandam, salute. Digital Gold, Miss D6 Woman, Double Edge, Cars 1126. What else? Freshman 004. That's Let's Get It 004. Jersey, St. Michael's, DJ Biggs, Killmonger's My Hero, Del Monte Green, Tamarki, Burgo. I'm sorry, I always butcher her name. I'm sorry. Open Minded, Ray Ray, GI 219, and E Will. Salute. Thank y'all for coming on the show. I'm sorry we didn't do a lot of videos today. We got caught up with Kwame disrupting. But shout out for Kwame for showing what's going on. And this is why I made that title the way it is. Pan-Africans is working overtime. Don't be surprised if you catch them in other channels. I just want you to be aware of what's going on, the things they're trying to do, the definitions they're trying to change. This is serious right now, because at the end of the day, let's see. Be Active's on there. Salute to Be Active too. I just want. This is gonna get crazy, but nobody never said this fight will be easy. So at the end of the day, just stay on code, talks amongst each other, and at the end of the day,